everybody to the FM Charity Cup.
We are here for an annual event this year held at Leamington Football Club.
It's going to be in aid of raising money for that well-known charity. Every time we log on to our most favoured game, which is WarChild, they are looking to raise around £400 here at the event already. We haven't even kicked a ball yet, and what's happened?
We've already smashed it.
Already well past the target, so thank you and all you guys that have donated if you're here today watching, and anything you're contributing towards this, whether it be a retweet, it all matters. As you can see, it's a beautiful day. There's the North Bank at the end behind me. We're going to shoot over to Kev though with a couple of those interviews in 1 second. Just to remind you though, down below in the links in the description there is a Just Giving page. As mentioned a moment ago, we're already absolutely smashing the target. If we can go through double that, it'd be absolutely fantastic. But again, anything on the sharing the video, anything today, it is all greatly appreciated. Let's shoot over to Kev, who's in the tunnel with the managers.
Right, I am now here with the two managers. We have Nerdphonic and Dupe. Say hello, gentlemen.
Hello, gentlemen.
Hello.
How are we doing then? Are we nervous ahead of the big match?
Not at all.
I've got butterflies, but I think that could be from the Five Guys, to be perfectly
Yeah,
honest.
I am a little bit alarmed. If you've been following the FM Charity Cup Twitter, you'll have seen that we retweeted a tweet of these two while we're all here warming up and getting everything sorted. They're just sat in Five
Talk about
Guys.
supreme preparation.
How far away is the Five Guys from here?
28 minutes. It's about 11 and a half
roughly,
miles.
roughly
yeah.
28 minutes. So I'm going to need directions for that after the game. And have you got tactical plans and teams all sorted? Have we got exclusive information?
As you can see, normally I'm no suits, no loots is kind of my way of thinking, but
Okay.
Unfortunately I may have forgot my bag at home, so
He's well prepared, that's what he's trying
Yeah,
to say.
so
it's fine, it's fine.
have we got a formation in mind?
We might have.
We might have.
I
You're not
can't,
gonna-
I mean,
not
to
tell us
coin the
anything.
football manager phrase, I can't reveal
Just
my
to clarify,
plans.
who's reds and who's whites? Because
I'm Team White.
you're team white.
And evidently team red by the almost red tie.
You're wearing a white shirt as well.
Well, that's-
the one thing you should probably be concerned about then, Team Red, is that I've been hanging around in the warm-ups. Team White have been warming up for like the last 20 minutes or so.
So they're
Team
going to be
Red-
knackered by the time they start.
Team Red, I think, are in the bar.
To be fair,
They're in the changer room chatting about sensible things related to football, not dancing around outside practicing their little lifts and what have you.
I enforced the 8 o'clock curfew. They all had to watch Braveheart last night. I needed them pumped and ready. And to be fair, they look it. I mean, apart from proud of you, forgot his goalie gloves. As he's
Yeah, where did he get those gloves from? Because he just ran past me saying, I forgot my gloves, whilst holding a pair of
He
gloves.
robbed off a small child.
Nice.
So there's now a small child in Leamington without goalkeeper gloves.
Amazing.
He's crying.
So, dare I ask the two of you for some score predictions? Are we feeling confident?
Does this sort of simulate betting, and therefore we should abstain from giving you responses to
I've already
predictions?
given several betting tips already.
I guarantee there's going to be at least two players sent off.
From your team?
Either, because Pep, I mean, he's dodgy. He is dodgy.
Yeah, but he's been warming up longer than anybody and he's absolutely shattered. So there's a good chance that we're going to need a substitute referee. I don't know if we've got a plan for that occurrence.
I think my prediction is that by about 80 minutes, one team's going to need snookers. I think that it's going to.
The amount of product placement in this video is going to be insane, by the way. 5K Snickers. Anything else you want to add?
Snookers, not snookers.
Snookers?
Yeah.
Snookers.
In snooker, they need snookers to get more point. Good sporting terms, there, Matt.
Never mind.
I mean, you've shown your superior tactical ability there straight away.
Snooker.
You understand the snooker. It's played on a green pitch, just like football is.
I'm in his head, man.
There's
I'm in his
reds
head.
and whites involved.
There's enough room for me to get in his head, to be fair.
Brilliant.
Excellent. Well, best of luck to you, gentlemen. May the best man win. And I'll catch up with you both again after the game because I want to see one of you crying and the other one sort of pointing and laughing. And
Get some onions
this
out.
has been a little bit too sportsmanlike for a pre-match interview.
Should we shake hands now, or
No,
punch each other later?
I don't want to shake with you.
No, are you going to be?
I said hands, not anything else.
Am I expecting to see the two of you in the bar after the game sharing a bottle of wine? Alex Ferguson's
I have got a
style,
special bottle of red, but I think I'm going to share it with the boys instead.
to watch commiserate with them for not warming up. In fact, the red team, exclusive, the red team are finally going out to warm up. There we go. So,
Strategically planned warm-up. That
yeah,
is.
I like the fact that you're leading the warm-up as well, boss.
Obviously.
On top of that.
I've already told them what they need to do. It's fine.
So you come in a suit, but you haven't got any preparation.
I'm like an international manager. They know what they need to do. I turn up. I tell them what to do. We carry on, and that's it.
Excellent.
And we lose 8-0. So.
Good luck, gents.
Le guapo così mi la marcia là. Na yati garagi pikangolo. Lo che tamla lege gi pikangolo. Sombi unda bi man la. Lo dubiro kekete toso lo domle ngeni lo zana baban. Lo on babani na yati événement sola afa baban. Asele kan. Sombi unda bi man la. Biko 3 fois de suite na ndosi baba ti tene longbana babanika babana tumba gilo bini bizam nenge so gi pika la ke falo ondo sawa biki mama cham nenga bi peti za la pe don bi munga gilo bi kirana idi jusqu'à 10 mois là ina lo ki du nga itis go église lo go église bi go yaka lo go yaka bon si chingu solo te mama o zambi na école zambi na école undango monila mweti gani
I finally managed to track down some representatives of Team Red.
Yay.
Why were you lot not warming up when they were warming up for like hours? Is this tactical or
Yeah, completely
just lazy?
tactical.
Weren't here.
Yeah. We were watching
Okay,
and eating Haribo in the change room.
excellent.
Yeah.
Is there any Haribo left?
No, it's all gone, sorry.
Nice. So, what positions do we play in then?
Well, I think I'm playing centre back.
Okay.
That's what I've asked for, but we haven't met the gaffer yet, so you know. He
You've
might...
not met the gaffer yet. I've met the gaffer. How have you not? He went that way.
He's been wearing glasses and just walking around, just dodging us. So I think
Nice.
he's got a tactical plan. It might be just for us anyway. I don't know.
Okay. Are you an experienced centre back? You've done centre back before.
I played centre back, yeah, for a lot of time, between the ages of 5 and about 12.
Excellent.
So I'm pretty experienced, yeah.
Cool. And how
I'm
about
playing right wing apparently.
right wing? So we're getting. He wouldn't tell us what tactics he was planning on playing, but now I know there's at least one centre back and at least one winger in the team. We're starting to build a lineup. This is good. Is there anyone you're particularly afraid of on the opposition team? Obviously not these two who are standing just on camera.
Can we say that? No. No. I mean, everyone's earmarked Dave as a party. Not because we're scared of him, but because we want to kick him.
I mean, you got to ruffle his hair at some
Yeah,
point. Surely
hair,
that's got to be
I
the main
mean,
goal.
Yeah, he's going to get hurt.
Yeah.
But
If he ends up coming off the pitch at the end of 90 minutes with slick back hair, I'm going to be having a word with everybody on both teams.
All right, I'll take that one. I'll take that as my challenge.
Excellent. Do we have any score predictions? Are we feeling confident? No.
It's weird. Everyone's kind of trying to suss each other out and work out who can kick a ball and who can't. And I think those that can kick a ball will probably win.
Nice. Well, thank you very much, gentlemen. Good luck. So I'm now joined by two of Team White. How are we doing, Team White?
Yeah, we're good. The morale in the camp's good, yeah. It's really warm.
Yeah, I'm surprised you lot aren't already completely shattered because you've been out there running around on that training pitch, or your team have, for like an hour already, and we're still quite a way away from kickoff. So are you a little bit concerned that you're going to need 11 substitutes after 4 minutes of the match?
Very concerned. No, we're just in peak physical condition. It's just different between our team and theirs. We're all fit young lads.
Are you?
So I think there's a little bit of like selfishness because all our team want to score past Proudy, and it's our only opportunity to do so unless we score an own goal, which wouldn't be ideal.
Yeah, I mean, perhaps some of you might be trying to score overheads against him, maybe get caught on camera. But maybe we'll drop in here. But so what positions do we play in?
Centre mid.
Centre mid.
Centre mid slash. I know.
So you two are a partnership?
Hopefully. Dynamic duo.
Excellent. I'm still trying to get tactical insight. Are you part of a two-man midfield or a three-man midfield? What's going on here?
We haven't really had a conversation with the gaffer.
This is terrifying to me. The fact that neither manager seems to have communicated. Do we have a starting lineup yet? Do you know if you're starting?
No, I'm assuming I'm on the bench. I'll bench
I think the
myself.
gaffer spoke more to the barman than he has to his team. So
Yeah, I mean, he did. When I called him over for his pre-match interview, he did say, "Have I got time to get a pint first?" So I am a little bit worried, especially because it's a very hot day. There's no shade at all in the dugouts behind us. This could end up getting a little bit messy from your manager. So we might have to have someone else step in and take over that role if he doesn't make it to the end of the 90 minutes. But are we generally feeling confident?
Yeah, I think why not? Both teams I think are quite even matched. To be fair, I think they've deliberately done so. It's quite an even game. So I think we might take the win.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I've studied Chris Baird extensively, so I get professional, get it done.
Excellent. Of everybody that I've spoken to pre-match, you two are the only ones who've expressed any kind of confidence. So I don't know whether that's a good thing or a bad thing for your team. But it's good to hear someone come out and say they think they're going to win.
Of course, you have to win.
Good luck, gents.
And there we are then. Welcome to the FM Charity Cup. It's me, WorkTheSpace and here we go then. I'll be commentating the game alongside WorkTheSpace. And as you can see, the Reds and the Whites come out of the tunnel today. Of course, raising money for WarChild. If you can give, please do. And let's introduce you then to today's teams. Let's start with the Team Red starting 11. Chris Dolman will be in goal for this Red team. They're playing a 4 at the back system as we go along the line. Ryan dictate the game. Big Herd the Nerve. Joe Woodward and Just Mike plays. Tom FM, Joe Hunt, Regista FM and Fandan Goals that make a 4 across the middle. And up front, the main two, the goal-scoring threat for the Reds, Jason Knightley, who we've got to look out for, and number 7, Cavani. And a shout out to Cavani, who's been involved in loads of Football Manager charity events, and let's hope he has a good performance today. Jay Zink, Ollie Plays, Adam Johnson and Manny are on the bench for the Red team, and I'm sure we'll see them later on as we're doing the roll-on, roll-off sub-system. As we go over to the White team then, a similar situation. They're playing 11 players as well, so that's always good to see. Proudy will be in between the sticks. I'm sure I'll mention any errors that go my way rather than his way. 5 at the back system. Second Licard and Arming Pine. Foxy in the box, Rob Ormston and Wolfie complete the back 5. Away days, This Is Rich and Golden FM in the centre of midfield. Then up top, a dirty duo themselves. Ben Hill, Tom Martin. Keep an eye out for them as they'll be trying to supply the goals for the Whites team. On the bench then, Toxic Lemon, Dave as a party, Control Goddammit and Tizza Official will all be featuring at some point. Keep an eye out for their squad numbers as they will enter the pitch and we might not even know about it. And with the team lineups out of the way, you can see the players there shaking hands. It's time to head over to the commentary box where I join WorkTheSpace as we go through 90 minutes of fun. And ladies and gentlemen, then here we go. Reds versus Whites. It's the FM Charity Cup. Both teams look ready. And we're ready in the commentary box. I am, of course, joined by my friend of the show, friend of the game, WorkTheSpace, co-commentator Jack. How do you feel?
I mean, delighted to be here in the rolling hills of Warwickshire. Leamington FC, the host of this game between the Red and the White team, raising money, of course, for WarChild here in the FM Charity Cup.
Of course, massive shout-outs to WeStream FM and the 5 Star Potential podcast for sponsoring either side. As it looks again, then the Reds will get us underway in this fixture. The referee's checking with either goalkeeper. Of course, Pep will be in the middle for us today, and he's checking with his assistants as well. They're good to go. And Jack, this is the moment.
I mean, it is, isn't it? I mean, genuinely not really sure what to expect going into this game. A lot of unknown quantities on this pitch. Many known more for their management ability necessarily than their footballing ability, but well, we'll see how this transpires, shall we?
We will indeed. Now, the Red team are going for a 4-4-2 approach, so we'll see where that goes, whereas the Whites are playing a 5-3-2 system. And it's the Reds that get us underway. Number 8, with a lovely ball through towards the number 10, who could be on a goal here, but the Whites do well to get back, and it's going to be Rob who puts it behind for the corner, as the referee awards that. And do you think set pieces will be big in this game? Of course, they've not played together all that often. I guess I have to wait and see.
I mean, a few aerial threats in the box. You can see a little,
what's going on
it's
there?
a bit feisty, isn't it? I mean, I think in the modern game, you can get away with that a little bit more. Bit of gamesmanship perhaps, but the ball going to be whipped in.
It's missed at the front post. The number 8 will get a shot in and behind for another corner. Rob closes it down for the Whites, and the Reds get another chance here to put in a decent delivery. It's going to be Regista FM popping this in for us. He's a Sunday League player, models himself on Paul Scholes. So we'll see. Will this be a Scholes-esque delivery as it comes into the middle towards the centre, goes up for the header, and it comes up to number 5, who goes for a bit of a spectacular kick, and the Whites just managed to get it clear. And it's not too bad. There's number 4 there. We're racing over. That'll be Joe over on that far side, and it'll look to play it back inside, and does. And it's important on a hot day, Jack, that possession is kept.
Yeah, it is. I mean, it seems like the red team at the moment at least getting a slight foothold in the game. Of course, still early days. We're a minute in, but they are looking like the slightly more capable team, although Chris with a big hoof ball, I mean, perhaps not ingrained with the same philosophy as his outfield counterpart.
We'll have to wait and see. Oh, it's an early free kick as well. The Whites will pick that up. The Reds don't seem all too pleased about it, but again, it'll be interesting to see if they start to send the big men forward. Of course, as I mentioned, the Whites playing with 3 at the back. Will we see them venture towards their area? It doesn't look as if they will do. There's quite a settled start to the game, quite a tempo being set quite early on, but I guess we'll see. You've got a second yellow card there, number 2, available. Of course, returned to the YouTube scene recently, and we're pleased to see him back, I think.
We are, and well, it's going to get headed away for a corner. Just curious to see if the managers for both teams have actually set up their set pieces. One thing that you do tend to forget about in Football Manager, it is an important one. It's going to be huge today. And well, there's a few players out there, dare I say, after 2 minutes who look a little bit gassed. So concerning with 88 minutes remaining in this match.
I think Rich is going to be the man to whip this corner in, left-footed as well. It's always nice to see a classy left-footer operate, I think. So here it comes on that left foot, and he does whip it in towards the penalty area. Headed away though nicely, and will the Reds be able to break in a counter-attacking fashion? Will they have that set up, Jack? I mean, the possibilities are endless, not just in real football, but Football Manager also. And that ball though will go all the way through, and the Whites deal with it. And there's Christopher Proud with his first touch. Oh my dearie me! Well, nearly not his first touch of the game. Just about managed to get it clear, and luckily for the Reds. It goes away, but well, it's been a testy first half so far. Not the first few moments, we've not seen too much from either side, apart from a couple of corners.
I mean, Proudy has bigged himself up as a goalkeeper on the YouTube scene with his various finals that he's vlogged and stuff. So I'm expecting big things from him in goal for the White team.
I've seen those videos, and I do wonder if they're paid actors.
I mean, we will find out as this game progresses. Is he the real deal? I mean, he's going to have to show us that he can do a goal kick first. So we're starting with the baby steps, the fundamentals perhaps of a goalkeeper.
Oh, he's played it short, the babiest of all the steps. As he plays it up to the event organiser, Foxy, who launches one forwards, and it will find across there the number 10, which will be Wolfie, of course, has done a bit of twitching there now and again. YouTuber as well, very good at graphics.
Yeah, I mean, he said he's modelled himself on Royce. Hopefully he can stay injury-free today.
Yeah, I know he's a keen fan of Dortmund as well, so we might see some Royce-esque play from him. Hopefully not injury-prone. To play from him. We've seen that from Royce.
High foot, but Pep's let it go. The head being put in where it matters. You can see Jason, number 10, trying to make a run.
Yeah, and Joe finds him, Jack, and now there could be a chance for the Reds. See, a challenge comes in. It could be a penalty early on. Big decision for the ref. Did he get the ball? Now, sadly, we don't have the advantage of a behind-goal camera angle, but if we were to have one, what do you think, penalty or not?
I mean, genuinely no idea. Hopefully we can have VAR for the next final of this prestigious competition in the making.
Yes, VAR not in operation today. Are you pleased about that or disappointed?
I mean, genuinely, don't really have an opinion on VAR, Ben. I know that you do. Let's not get into it. The corner whipped in.
I've set that off a little bit as it's cleared towards the edge. And it's now brought to the right side. Lovely bit of technique from the man in white as he looks to play the ball forward and does find a teammate as, well, that ball forward, not the best. And it goes towards the back. There's a closing down from number 9. I tell you what, Tom Martin was on that like a shot. And second yellow card now. Let's see run forward. Pine gets it clear, and now maybe a chance to attack. And the ball forward's very good. Number 4, that's Joe again in the centre of this Reds defence. Is doing well. That pole's in the way, Jack. I don't know if you've noticed.
Yeah, I mean that could be troublesome, couldn't it? You know, restricted viewing seats that we've got for today's game, unfortunately.
Luckily, we were given money off, so
it's true.
So thank you for that. As it goes forward again, and could this be a chance for the first goal of the game as it's played through? That's Herb the Nerb, though. You can see that number 5.
No nonsense.
I mean that is what you like to see from a centre back at any opportunity. Gets rid, no messing about, and does a pretty good job at it as well. And the tempo's been set quite nicely. No one looks to be panting too hard quite yet.
I mean, the good news is today it is roll on, roll off subs. That might prove troublesome for us in the box, you know, being able to keep track of it. It might prove troublesome for the managers, you know. You never know what can happen in a game of football with, well, the subs.
Well, yeah, Matt Nerdphonic and FM Dupe, better known as Dupe, are the managers for either side today. It'll be interesting when they make the changes, how early those changes come in, and who is realising after not too long, we're 5.5 minutes in, will there be need for changes early?
I mean, that is what's going to be seen is that Golden FM, the man, the myth, the legend.
In real life, Jack, not just from the screen. Not doing experiments this time around, although that throw-in looked a little bit experimental. if he doesn't mind me saying so. And Chris will be taking the goal kick. Chris Dolman this, of course, and models himself on Paolo Di Canio, not a goalkeeper. So,
he looks the real deal as a goalkeeper. He's got the cap, he's got the gloves, he's got the long sleeve shirt, you know.
And he's got the twitch string, which I do recommend to anyone that's watching. The ball heads forward by second yellow card, and Paul Golden FM there looking to get the ball under control, and tries to play 1-2. Gets a fancy little flick on it there, does Paul, and the Whites remain in control. It falls to Ben Hill, who plays out wide, and some nice possession here. And the crowd here appreciating that as well. Some good football from the Whites as they bring it forward on that left-hand side. Will we see anything from him? It's quite delayed as it goes in. It finally does go in, and it's headed clear. I think that's by Joe once again. Joe Woodward, so far proving to be a tricky-some player to play against in these early stages.
I mean, I'm not sure who that was with the long shot, but you can see here.
That's Dupe.
Dupe is not happy with what's just gone on there. He's told them to work the ball into the box today.
At least he looks good. I mean, he's got the shades, he's got the cap on backwards. You know, he's a man. It's not regular managerial attire. It's more beachwear.
I mean, you've got tracksuit, suit, beachwear. That's the tier of different managers.
Will we see that in Football Manager 2019? If it's to be released, who knows? I hope so. There's a second yellow card here.
I mean, look at him looking around. He looks aware, does Matt?
He does, and some nice team play from the Whites. As it
Oh,
goes forward, there was
gesture.
the point there. I'll tell you, he knew where he wanted that ball, and my word, did it almost reach him as it gets again battling him in the midfield. The midfield battle so far, Jack's been quite fierce.
I mean, to be fair, I don't know what we were expecting going into this, but I was expecting a few early mistakes, maybe a goal early on. What a tackle that! I mean, I disagree with the ref there. I know I meant to sit here, but I think Big
That's fine.
Great tackle.
We want your opinions.
I mean, that's what's wrong with modern football.
Really?
Can't tackle off the floor.
Well, Tom's going to be on this free kick. And again, not sending up the defensive players, which is interesting. I thought we might see a little bit more for them. But
I'm just looking at Wolfie on the far post. The ball tries to maybe get to him.
No, it's not going to quite reach it. And defensively, Joe again under it, and Chris will gather that without any problem at all. And it's still 0-0 then. 8 minutes on the clock in this game, and a big kick comes in. But where's the ball gone, Jack?
It's gone into space.
It's risen so highly, I don't know if it was going to come back down again. But there it is, and a battle over on that far side. All we see much from the Tom FM with the challenge, but he gives away the free kick, and it'll be a free kick to the White side. And they take it early. No messing about here, as I think it was Foxy found the ball into the middle, and then before it goes by Pine, it's cleared back forward. And it's a bit back and forth here. No one's really getting a grip on this game, but now the Reds look to take some control. And it's again Joe Hunt, the number 8, seems to be the creative force in that midfield. And now Tom FM, can he get the ball into the centre? Lincoln City fan, ball in, and very well, header clear from Pine there. It's sensational. Good defensive work by him. And the Whites potentially on the counter
Is that
attack.
Ellis from away? Is he on an away day?
Does this count as an away day officially?
I mean, I don't know. Ellis, of course, from away days. I believe he's going straight from this game to Portugal. So I hope he's got some sun lotion on. You know, it's a sunny day here. Maybe as hot as in Portugal,
I imagine
dare I say.
I dare say it'll be hotter in Portugal, but the blue skies of Leamington are looking lovely. It's Golden FM with some lovely footwork. Plays it to Wolfie. Will he get it back from him? Wolfie turns and plays it out towards that left-hand side, but it's brought forward now on the right-hand side. I think that might well be Tom FM again. The ball forward doesn't connect, and Foxy takes on his man. Unbelievable scenes. Lovely footwork from him, of course, of organising this event. And hat should go off to him, Jack. He's done a fantastic job putting this together, and we should acknowledge that. Not just
miscommunication.
There could be a chance here for the White team. Oh, it's over the bar. First real shot at goal we've had though, and about time too.
Yeah, no, we've been waiting for that one. You can see perhaps a little distraught with the unable to keep it down there.
Well, it was Ellis, and he sent the ball for an away day.
I mean, yeah, whoever's got to fetch that is going to be away for a day because it's in that bush. We may never see it again.
It's not his best work, is it? It's not his best work.
I mean, I think just a shout to the unsung hero we can see behind the goal now, venturing into the unknown.
Yeah, luckily, I think we are using the multi-ball system for this game, as there's been. Did they get it back, or is that a new ball?
We'll never know.
We'll never know. As it's cleared forward, up high and long by Chris Dolman. Very good kick, almost professional standard.
I mean, so far he's my pick of the bunch.
Is he? Man of the match,
he looks the real deal. He's not had a lot to deal with right now, but he looks like he knows what he's doing.
You're right, it's Wolfie. There's some nice footwork over on that side. Could do with some support though. It looks a little bit isolated on his own there. As the Reds again look to bring this forward. He comes back out to this left-hand side. Where will
that
he
just
go?
Mike plays? Let's see, can he play? He can. He dinks it down the line.
It's a lovely ball forward towards the number 9, and that'd be Fandango. And again, there's poles everywhere. I don't know if you noticed, but that chap there in the red shirt, he's enjoying the game.
He is. I mean, I don't know what to say here. We've got a throw in the corner. Can it be worked nicely? Away from danger.
Yeah, second yellow card on this again. Playing sort of a right wing-back role. The Whites, as mentioned, they're going for this sort of 5 at the back system with wing-backs, 3 centre-backs for them. As the challenge goes in, it's going to be hard. They don't have to smash it against
That's
the
the
back.
second one. I'm going to keep count of how many he smashes like that, because I can admire it.
Ben Hill did well to recover from that. It was quite the lashing towards the back there. As the ball bounces around, and it's going to be number 9 for the Reds. Van goal, bringing it forward, goes back to Just Mike Plays, who puts it up towards the striking talents of the Reds side, but cleared again and well dealt with, to be nice. It's looked good. I think that's Rob for the white team there. Focused in, it is indeed. I mean, he's looking good. There's a Joe on one side and a Rob on the other, and they seem to be the pivots for these defensive lineups. You've got sort of the strength with the red team, Big Herb the nerd, but then in terms of sort of the technical ability, I think Joe is doing that. And on the other side, similar situation with Rob, who looks to be the technical of the two. Of course, a former Coventry Academy player, may still even be there. Who knows? As Jake Caves first actually in the game, the ball's put in, and my word, that's been cleared. Hopefully the multi-ball system's still in place.
I was about to say at this, we've got a signal for a sub.
Here we go.
I thought second yellow card was kind of pacing him. Well, he's not going to get off. He looks a bit gassed. That's what I'm going to say. Second yellow card.
I'm not sure. As the ball's put into the area, it's going to break to somebody here, and the Whites just get on it. It's going to be number 11, Ben Hill. The ball forward, looking for a strike partner, but this time Tom Martin can't quite get on it. And Herb the nerd. I mean,
he's been everywhere so far.
The beard he's got there is tremendous. I think it's worth mentioning.
He said, Rio Ferdinand's his boy. I can see that shining through as an inspiration in his play so
I think
far.
it's going to change their second yellow card. He's done a good 12 minutes. I think he's looking a tad tired, but I'm sure we'll see him again later in the game.
A little passionate team talk given there by the manager as well as he sits down.
David Tapali's come on, of course, finalist in the FM Creators Cup not too long ago. Now enters the pitch in that right wing back role. You see him there roll the ball nicely. Proving he's got good bowling skills, if nothing else.
I mean, a Wolves fan, so he's on a high at the moment. Can he keep that high going though today? That's kind of the question I think on everyone's lips.
I would agree. I think we're doing very well at this Coventry Lark. I think make it look easy. As Jay Zink's onto the field now, got involved a little bit, but it breaks to the red side, who again look to bring it forward. But I mentioned him before, and I mentioned him again, Rob, with a decent clearance forward. And it's over on that side now. Ryan from to take the game. And we've had a man fall over the advertising hoardings, Jack. Danger.
Cheeky throw-in taken before he can get back into play. Flicked on now. I mean, I was hoping for an explosion of action to start, but it seems like both teams maybe just realising we've got another 80 minutes or so of this to go. We need to pace ourselves. It's a hot day outside.
It's a wise move, I think. It really is. There's a ball going forward out to this left-hand side, and it'll find Manny, who's finally entered the game. I think he's just come on, and of course we've seen him in many YouTuber football matches in his time on YouTube.
Perhaps the most experienced player on the pitch when it comes to this kind of stage.
Yes, I think you'd probably agree with that. I think there's been calls for a long time to see him on this pitch at Leamington, and finally those calls have been met with.
I mean, the people of Warwickshire, they've waited for this moment. The time has come, and look at him, we're just actively involved in the play here.
Yeah, decent football, and it'll be the Whites though that try to bring this away once again, challenging the middle. And Joe Hunt, creative and works hard in the centre as well. We've seen quite a bit from him as the Reds start to put a little bit more together going forward. Foxy did get that clear though, and the Reds will come again as it's into that centre. We're not seeing too much wide play. Wing play has been little and limited. There's a lot of action in the middle so far.
I mean, Leamington's pitch is internationally renowned for being fairly narrow, so...
To be fair, it looks in good nick.
Very good nick pitch. For end of season as well, of course, Leamington, we've got to give them a shout out. They've stayed up this season by the skin of their teeth. And, the new windmill ground, looking beautiful, if I might say so today.
It's looking very, very nice. As the White side then, they will try and do their bit to get a goal in this game. Still at 0-0, we're about 15 minutes in. And there's a challenge in the centre though, which Time FM will gather, and some neat footwork in the middle. Why aren't you playing today, Jack? That's the real question people are wondering.
I mean, I'm saving myself. We need some excitement for the year 2 of the event, which, of course, if you are enjoying, you can check out the Just Giving page. Go donate there, go show your support. Of course, we are all here raising money for WarChild. And I'll say this now, if we hit £2,000, Ben, I'll turn up next year. I'll get my boots on, I'll get my socks out. And
hold on, Jack. Sorry to butt in there, but there's a chance for the White side. Number 8 with a strike on goal. He's probably going to wish that you kept talking there.
Yeah, I mean, the less said about that, the better, really.
Well, £2,000, you'll don the boots, will you?
I'll do it. I'll say that right now. Incentive to go do it if you want to. Link will be, of course, down the description. Manny, I mean, we bigged him up a little bit. It's a poor first touch. I don't want to call him out on it, but I feel it's necessary.
Well, sometimes these things have to happen. As a shot comes in from distance, the legs of Chris Dolan will save that, and he kicks it easily. And we've seen this big kick from him. Will he continue with this? Of course, it's a bit of a risky play. Do you risk giving up possession when you do this sort of thing? But you do get your team further up the pitch. As it goes back out to that right-hand side, and Tom FM on it again, right-footed, plays it inside. The Lincolnshire boy. And again, the man Joe Hunt, we've mentioned him quite a few times, but creatively he's looking good as he searches for Manny, who does well to keep it in on this left-hand side for the red team. Cross put into the area, Proudy comes and gets it, big shout from him. And we'll see then, what's he going to do with it? He's looking for a long one, I think he's indicated that, with the right foot. Well, that wasn't too bad. Heard the nerd though, got a little bit of an elbow, shoved off it, and hopefully pleased with it.
Got another sub here happening, I think.
Yeah, you can see Duke there not stunning in his technical area, which...
Not respecting the equipment.
No, disappointing, but again, looking good.
I mean, I've got a question. The second you're on a card, high five on whoever's just come off. It's 0-0, mate. You're not winning.
Yeah.
No high five until you win.
There's just shot from distance there. So over one side subs are happening, over the other shots are going on. So I'm not sure what we focus on at this stage. The referee, it's manic. No one's quite sure what's going on.
Need to patch this match engine, I think, at the moment. You know, it doesn't seem to quite understand the sequence of events as to exactly what should be happening.
These are all on roll-offs. As Prade's got a goal kick again, looking to go long. Both keepers seem to have done that. We've not seen too much plays out from the back as it's put forward. And it's going to be Foxy on it. He's going to look for a ball. He's quite a technical player, Foxy, and the ball forward not quite reaching its intended target. Manny can't bring it under control. David Azzopardi, who one of the biggest step overs I think I've ever seen on this side of the Atlantic. And it's going to be Manny to pick it up. Azzopardi gave it away. And as it's launched forward, there's a battle going on again. And it's that man, I told you, Joe Woodward, he knows what's up. And now you see Tom Martin looking good in the centre. Number 9 for the Whites with some nice hold-up play. And now we're going to see Rob. Where's he going to go with it? He's got options left and right, but chooses to go forward. There's a battle on here between keeper and the number 11, which will be Ben Hill, formerly of Leicester Academy.
And the pole wins.
Indeed, there's quite a few Academy boys out there. Do you think there'll be the difference in a game like this?
I mean, you know, they've come in. I know Foxy's pulled his links with a few different guys. I know Jason Knightley's someone who we've been told to keep an eye out on today, number 10 for the Reds. But he's certainly not the only one. You've got Joe Woodward, number 4 for the Red team. Burn Albion, Youth Academy prospect.
Yeah, and you can see that. I've mentioned him a few times. You can see he's clearly a cut above some of these boys. I'm giving him far too much credit for like sort of 18 minutes of action. So I guess we'll wait and see as the Reds try to bring this forward once again. This time it's the Whites though, bringing it forward. Tom Martin on it. Nice turn from him. Plays it forward. And we'll see. Will the Whites make something of this? The pace seems to have slowed down a little bit after the early stages. As Adam Johnson's going to let that run out behind for a goal kick. Right, Jack, we're 20 minutes in nearly. What have you made of it so far? It's been a little bit back and forth. Do you think one team's had the better over the other?
I mean, it's kind of gone a little how I expected. I feel like perhaps the Red team, when they've gone forward, have looked a little more threatening. That very early kind of chance that resulted in a corner. But, now, honestly, 50-50 at the moment, but it's a marathon, not a sprint. And I feel like it's an evenly matched sprint.
Have you got a book of footballing cliches that you're taking bits from?
1 second, I'll get a new chapter out. Where is it?
I quite enjoyed that as it's launched forward by the Red team. And a nice chest control by Foxy. They will look for it. Goes back. I said go back to safety there with Proudy, but I don't think that's ever been said before. So maybe not. As the right side going to bring us away again, and they'll look for the ball forward. That ball down the middle has happened quite often as Tom Martin gets involved, but doesn't quite come to anything, and the Reds get it under control. Again, we've not seen too many clear-cut opportunities. We had a couple of half chances, to use Football Manager terminology, but not too much to maybe consider. The phrase I can't think of. Do you know what it was? It was the skill of Tom FM, whose ball into the centre is too long, and it'll go behind for a goal kick. It was mesmerising from Tom there. I lost one train of thought, and there we go again.
Your thought of train.
Thought of train.
Your thought of train.
It's different. It's different.
It's the heat getting to you, Ben.
It is the heat getting to me. The officials are doing a good job so far. I mean, give them the credit.
Don't need VAR. Don't need it.
Get
them in the Premier League, if you ask me.
What, these officials?
I could see Pep doing it there. You know, we've had one Pep shine in the Premier League. Why not have Pep get in there too?
Well, I think it'd be a bit confusing, wouldn't it? That's one of the best kicks I've ever seen Proudy do. As it's forward towards Manny, who heads it, and forward again by, who's that one? Toxic Lemon. He's on the pitch now. There's been a few changes, you see. We're trying to keep up as there was a party on that right-hand side. I wouldn't say it was his best work, would you?
No, little underwhelming, perhaps.
I'll be honest with you, I can see his face, and Jack is bemused by David Azzopardi's ball forward. Maybe we'll see something better from him later on in the game. Right, there'll be the Reds from the back, building from it. When the ball is in play, we're seeing quite a lot of sort of intricate passing play, which I'm a little bit surprised about. I thought it'd be a bit more direct, a bit more
hoof ball.
Well, I thought it might be a bit more of that, as Manny with a nice turn. Oh, look at this. You can tell he's played FIFA before, can't you? You can tell he was FIFA Manny, now just Manny. Because those skills were mesmerising. As it goes up to this right-hand side, and the Reds look to bring this forward, and they will do. Tom FM on that right-hand side has been patrolling. Oh, it's a lovely flick from Tom as he gets past his man, closed down by number 5, and again Rob intercepts, and it goes behind for a corner. But a lovely little bit of play from the Lincoln boy, Tom FM. Of course, you're from the Lincolnshire area, so you must appreciate that.
I'm familiar. familiar. I can't say I've seen him on the pitch, but Simon Yeo, his inspiration, of course, Lincoln City forward back in the early noughties, went to New Zealand, never came back.
Adam Johnson, though, Jack on the edge of the area towards Prowsey. He makes that look easy.
He hit a little bobble, but he dealt with it quite well.
He did. Do you know what? Prowdy's impressed me.
Has he now?
Well, as I say, I thought the videos were mainly due to sort of actors taking part. Prowdy's got quite the budget for some of his videos, apparently. As Tom FM, again, puts the ball towards the edge of the box. It's going to be Jay Zink under control on the volley, not quite getting the connection required. And at the back there, I'll tell you what, very good football from Fox in the box. And now he sets Wolfie free on that left-hand side. Will he be able to find a teammate? As we mentioned before, lots of bit of support. This time he's got it, and that is easily a foul. The referee,
foul.
Great advantage though being played. Wolfie's down on the far side. It's going to be Toxic Lemon now to bring this ball forward. Will he find a ball forward? He takes on his man beautifully. There's a battle going on there. And I'll tell you what, Just Mike plays, deals with him like he would do.
He was really desperate to keep that in play then as well.
Yeah, which is good. You want to see that. You want to see a passing game. David has played it to make the throw. Is Wolfie okay? He went down under quite the challenge.
We may never see him again on the far side of the pitch.
Well, I wonder if the referee will go back and book him. I don't think he will. But it was a vicious challenge, late challenge on Wolfie, which I don't think you'd like to see in the game. As the Whites then, David Zapadi makes the run down the line. It'll be Tizza on the ball, but Manny will take it off him. Now Manny brings it forward with that right foot of his. Goes inside to Jay Zink, doesn't quite connect though. And it's going to be forward for the Whites once again. Wolfie back on his feet, good to see. Doesn't quite get the ball under control though. And the Reds will bring this away and look comfortable doing so as well. Number 8, I assume, it's the main man, Joe Hunt. I've mentioned him a few times. He's on the ball once again, but cleared.
I mean, how much has he paid you to back him?
He's just doing really well. Rob brings it forward from centre-back, steps out, finds his mate Tom, who looks for that ball out to Wolfie on that left-hand side.
Back. He's recovered.
Well, he's looking good. It's not a problem. It was just a brief thing, but don't you worry about that. As this throw-in will be taken by Ryan to take the game over on that right-hand side. What will Ryan do with it? You assume he'll keep it safe, and here he does. Manny, interesting. Manny playing in a central area. I think in other Football Manager games, football games on YouTube, it's more attacking. Where he seems to be a bit more involved in the play in today's event.
I think he's coming into this game. He wants to make a name for himself. He's done it for FIFA.
Make a name for himself.
Could we have Football Manager Manny? That's all I'm saying.
Maybe one day. He's been playing the game for many years, and hence the invite to play today as the Whites look to win this forward. I think what this game needs, Jack, I'm going to be honest, is a goal. I think we want a goal, and I'm going to ask you now to predict who do you think will get the first one? Come on.
Oh, gosh.
Reds or White? There's a 50-50.
I'll go red.
Okay, well, with the Whites on the ball, well, there we go. So that was Tizza there. A lovely little flick as Just Mike plays. Can't get it under. And now Dave has a party on that right-hand side. Wearing number 8 at right back. I don't like that. Just going to put that out there. Not a fan.
Auto number being clicked for this game. Not a fan.
Auto number. Jay Zink now in the middle for the Reds. And lays it off to his teammate and out to this side. And we'll see Ollie as he gets the ball under. Plays it back inside again and looks to make the run. Maybe a 1-2. And doesn't quite go out to him though. But it will be a chance maybe for the Red side to do something. Jason Knight, you've heard about him, but we've not seen too much from him. The ball's played across. Doesn't quite get to Joe Hunt, but he will gather it up. And will the Reds be able to create anything from this opportunity? Oh, there's Tom FM. Look, we've seen him before.
Pace,
he has got pace to burn. He's tall and he's got pace, but that is an excellent tackle by Foxy. Does very well. Forced to Manny though. Will this be a chance for the first goal? Manny can't quite get it under. And again, Rob deals with it like it's his breakfast, lunch and dinner. But Manny, lovely footwork from him, brings it forward on the left, goes into a challenge, doesn't quite get cleared, but finally will be put away. And Just Mike plays, challenges aerially, doesn't quite get it under control. And some nice play out on this side. Adam Johnson, oh dearie me, it's an embarrassment. He's still on the floor, that's how good it was.
He may never get up.
He may never get up, but luckily he's back to his feet. But the play continues, the Red side plays it forward. 14, Adam Johnson, the man with the nutmegs. I think it's been called for something. Something's happened. Is it an offside? I think it might have been offside, Jack.
It may well have been. I mean, who was that who got nutmegged? I believe it was Ben Hill of the Leicester Academy.
Oh, dear me. Well, that's not something to write home to the Academy about, is it? Dear, oh dear, oh dear. And so I think we might be seeing a few more changes. Jay Zink's given the signal, so I think we might be seeing some changes on that Red side. Well, I don't know though. I think we are doing.
We've
number
got
7.
Cavani coming on, Pro Club Extraordinaire.
To be fair, it's great to see Jake a part of this. He's been part of many charity events over the years with Football Manager, so it's really good to see him involved here today. As actually, his team are under the cosh. Wolfie, left side with that left foot. Can he get a ball into the middle? Defensively doing quite well. I think he wants the keeper to gather it, but I think it will go out of play actually, and it will behind for a goal kick. But no, JK, of course, we know him very well. We've been involved in lots of charity events. We've helped him in the past with a few. It's nice to see him out there today.
It is, yes. A player, of course, Northampton fan, says that he bases his kind of play style and stuff off O'Toole. I believe it former Colchester centre mid, but genuinely, I'm going to just assume it's some kind of Northampton player.
No, it definitely is.
Definitely.
I think Jake's only real experience of playing football is from FIFA Pro Clubs. So to see him out there is quite good. Drinks breaks going on, Jack. Have you got a bottle?
I've got a drink.
Unbelievable.
Brought to you by WarChild, who of course you can donate to over on the Just Giving page, just as a little reminder.
You made that sound like the drink was brought from there. But no, I agree. You see there, Dupe giving some hand signals as if he knows what he's talking about. Bit Rafa Benitez.
As if he knows what... I mean,
well,
I'm not doubting Dupe.
It's not that. It's just that I don't know how well he knows his players. I mean, that's my biggest concern.
He's saying he's going into the dressing room, a few unknown players in there.
Well, you've got to stamp your authority quickly. But so far, both sides, credit to them, are 26 minutes in, and it still remains 0-0. Both defences will be happy with this. Striking-wise, though, perhaps not, as the Reds look to bring this forward again. Can we get a goal in this game, Jack? That's what I want to see. Come on. Ball plays forward. Rob steps out.
Have got an extra player on the pitch, or am I imagining things?
I'm not sure. Do you? I don't know. I think we're okay. I think we're good to go. Wolfie on that side will bring it forward as it falls nicely. Tom Martin with a chance to make it 1-0. It's good defending at the back there though, and the Whites had a glimmer of hope. That pole's there again. I don't know. Is
he going to get tackled by the pole? The pole gets the interception.
He does on that side. The pole's got quite the impact involved here. The ball's gone. There it is. It's like a magic trick, isn't it? The way it's worked out back there. Cleared forward though, and the Red team will bring this forward. It's going to be Jason Knightley. Again, we've not seen too much from him. The ball played forward though, doesn't quite connect with JK, who was running down the centre, and I think they're going to let that run out. Away days at the back there. Is it away days? I'm not sure it is away
we'll
days.
never know.
No, I'm not sure.
He's a long way away over there.
It's so far. The days are so far away. We can't be 100% sure. Second yellow card though, back on the pitch. As I said, he might be.
He's had his break. He's downed an energy drink, I imagine. Got some sugar in him for the rest of this game.
Good.
I mean, still an hour left to play. Of course, half time, not all that long way. I'm sure a few players already looking to count down towards that.
Yeah, Pridey's goal kick will just about go over halfway, and it'll fall to Wolfie. And actually, the kick has worked out very nicely for him. Will they be able to get the ball into the middle though? We've not seen too much action in the penalty areas for quite some time. That's my concern. It's been very much a game played in the middle. Joe Hunt will play it forward though, and will a red shirt be able to get onto the end of it? There's number 10. That'll be Dan. Dan. Jason Knightley. Apologies. Don't know who Dan. Dan's a different person. Ball put behind by number 3, and Toxic Lemon will put it behind for a red corner. Was it Dan? Was it Jason? Jack, I've made a mistake.
I mean, haven't we all?
We're sat further. That's on the far side of the pitch. To be fair, I mean, it's tricky to see all the way over there.
So another corner, perhaps another ball of quality to be whipped in by Register FM.
Here we go. He plays it in on that right foot again. Decent corner.
ball.
That's a very good corner.
It's in!
And it's in the back of the net. 14. Adam Johnson, the man with the nutmegs, gets the goal. And brilliant corner, great delivery, and a smart finish as well. The Reds celebrate, not so much as a team. I really know what's that.
I mean, fun fact of the day: Foxy's brother-in-law.
I mean, what a gift.
He's going to love scoring that against his brother-in-law.
Of course. Which should Foxy have been marking him?
I mean, maybe a slight height difference, but I feel like Foxy would have wanted to get there.
Somebody should have marked him. It was an unchallenged header that finds the back of the net, and then it gives the lead to the red side. I don't know if that was to be expected or not. Again, you didn't really make it a prediction.
Did I say red?
I think you did say Reds.
I did say Reds.
You did say Reds. So congratulations to you. You're the real winner here. So well done. What do you think the Whites need to do though to get back into this game?
I mean, at the moment, it seems like the Whites are perhaps a little bit better with the passing play, knocking it around nicely. But, I mean, it's still been very, very even. It's been a game void of many truly clear-cut chances, a real battle in the midfield. And, well, the Reds, they're on the attack again here. They're going to be looking to surge, momentum on their side. Ball played inside to Manny. Nice little touch. Can he get it out of his feet? He goes to the effort. It's blocked away by, I believe that was number 15, Tizzer, who is a YouTuber, of course, formerly of Birmingham's youth team, I do believe. Yeah,
he was asked to say what sort of player he likes, what sort of player he likes, but straight for Ronaldo. No messing about. Just went.
Do we know which Ronaldo?
Are we right to just assume Cristiano in this bottom?
I'd assume R9.
Okay.
I mean, I'm just going to be different, but I'm
Like,
sorry.
we have no idea either way. It's played forward by the number 8. And the Reds will look to double their advantage as it goes forward. And that'll be Adam Johnson, the goal scorer, racing back. Closed down, though, pretty quickly. He's got to move this quickly as he goes down this left-hand
Don't get
side.
caught out. Don't do anything silly. Just get out. He
Well,
needs help.
he's
He
asking
needs
for
help.
support, Jack. He needs support. It goes back to Chris in goal, who've seen he's got a pretty big kick on him. So I suspect you might see this launch forward. And the prediction has come true. Will they be able to get it under control, though? Bouncing ball as it goes out to that left-hand side. And it's just sort of...
I mean, I feel like Chris in goal for the red team is going to have a bit of a point to prove. He's a Tamworth fan. They play in the same league as Leamington. And well, Tamworth went down this season, narrowly losing out to Leamington. Perhaps some revenge in order as he performs on a pitch that I'm assuming he's probably visited at some point this season.
Perhaps. As it's out on that far side. Hopefully the crowd are enjoying this. Hopefully they're in the shade over on that side. Lucky them. So I'm sure they're comfortably watching a lovely game of football on an afternoon. As the Whites, again, as I said, got to look to get back into this game, but it's intercepted. And there's our man again, Joe Hunt, lovely ball. Oh, lovely control.
I mean, your man.
Well, I think he's excellent. I'll say that right now. It's over to Tom Martin, this number 9. He's been heavily involved. Goes for a roulette skill move against FIFA man. He clearly doesn't know who he's dealing with. And out to this side now, Ellis from away days. He's not happy about the physical contact. Herb the Nerd will take no prisoners, Jack.
I mean, I feel like Herb the Nerd doesn't do him justice. Right now, he's just the enforcer on the pitch.
Well, and rightly so, in my opinion. Rightly so. He's the leader of this team, and you want to see that from your captain. Once you know he's up for it, they're all up for it. Oh, and he's gone down for it. Of course, he's gone down for it easily.
Yeah,
Away days.
I mean, what's that away days?
It is away days. He's taller than you expect from the videos.
Yeah, he is. I expect him to be in the crowd at some point.
I've met him in real life, ironically, in his hometown, so it wasn't an away day at all.
I mean, I hope that if he scores, he runs into the stand, sits down, starts cheering for his own goal like a fan.
I would like to think so. Oh, I'd like to think so. Right then, anyway, ball to be played in. This is Rich on it, as he tries to get a good connection. It doesn't quite beat the first man, though. And it's going to be under control of the white side again as the ball breaks. Actually, no, it'll be the Reds on it. And there's our man. No?
Your man.
My man.
Your man.
Played forward though, number 7, that's Cavani. Ball across to the middle. Can the Reds look to double their advantage here? Hustling well up front. Oh, nearly a good connection. But he's chased under it.
Back well there. He was really well.
I think he expected to have a little bit more time. Didn't happen though. And now Manny gets to dictate things from a deep position. Over to this right-hand side, which is more central, isn't it? The ball, there's not a lot of width. I've mentioned that before. We're seeing a lot of the play down the centre, apart from Tom FM, who's been rewarded.
I'm enjoying watching the battle of both Tom and Wolfie on the far side. On two players who are very much they're having to get forward and backwards.
Yeah.
But I mean, to be fair, of the players on the pitch, they're the two I've seen run the most thus far. Whether or not that's a high benchmark that's been set, I'll let you decide.
No, I'm not too sure. I'm throwing on that far side though. Towards the centre, and there's our man Joe Hunt.
Your man.
He's looking good again.
Let's stop this now, Ben.
Ball played forward, lovely back heel from FIFA Manny, and it's going to be Proudy to claim that, and a lovely fetching Pink.
I mean Pink Proudy.
Can we call him that for the remainder of the game?
Pink Proudy, let's go for it.
Pink Proudy. It's like the Pink Panther, but not quite. Maybe he's a panther in the goal. Maybe Proudy the Panther.
I mean, I feel like he needs to earn that title, really.
I will say that goal kick there, aimless. So,
like a Panther's goal kick.
Like a Panther. Have you seen many Panther goal kicks?
Many a time.
You speak like a man that has. I can't be sure. Manny, though, will pick this up in the Whites area. Lovely scoop on the ball. Proudy will come to claim this and does well. Leads with the knee as well, which I think he's been taught on some DVDs. Kicking, though, not so. He's turned away in disgust, and rightly so.
So about Panthers kicking.
Worth noting, Proudy just not focusing on the action as the Reds bring this forward. There could be another opportunity for them to get a goal in this game, as it's worked to Joe Hunt. He finds the ball into the middle. And will there be a clear opening on goal, perhaps? Number 10, Jason Knightley, lays it off. Doesn't come to anything, and Wolfie's going to have to chase this down. You mentioned Wolfie.
Look at him run.
I mean, it's energetic on that side. That's what you need from your fullbacks, or wing-backs.
We've got a sub happening.
Foxy's come back on the pitch. It's bedlam down here at the dugout.
It's like hockey, isn't it? The ball's still in play. We're still going to do subs.
Foxy's come on, and he's gathered the ball immediately. Lovely ball out to that side, though. I think Foxy's playing a little further forward, perhaps. And it's going to be away days on this side. We've not seen too much wing play from the Whites. As it goes inside, doesn't quite reach Tom, though. And the Reds will be able to tidy that up. Herb the Nerd, ball forward. And into Joe in the centre. Not long to go this half. 10 minutes remaining. Are you expecting more goals as sort of tiredness sets in?
I mean, I was about to say, I don't want to alarm anyone, but there is significantly more walking than there was within the first 2 minutes of the game. Which I think understandable. It's a hot day out there.
It says us sat here.
I mean, yeah, we've got the line. Yeah.
Cavani trying to keep this in, preventing it going out, but it will just do so, which will mean a goal kick to the Whites team. Oh, a few tired legs, a few players asking for a switch. I think we are going to see some more substitutes. Whether they'll wait for the referee to allow it or not, I don't know. It just seems to be happening as and when. Which
I mean, we should make people aware. There's 4 subs for each team, so there is plenty of room to manoeuvre with the teams. I mean, part of me wonders if the goalies might even be ringed into going outfield at some point.
I guess indeed. I guess we'll see that later on. Pine has come on though at the back again for the White team. I think over the course of this game we will see players change formation, change position, and
very fluid.
Very fluid. At the end of the day, though, it's all for a good cause, a bit of fun, not to be taken too seriously, hopefully. And
I mean, you say this. There's a trophy for the winner. I know for a fact there's a few out there who want the bragging rights.
I'm getting paid. So, are you?
I need to go on the phone to make. Well, I'll be back in a sec.
Not a problem. As the Whites bring this forward, ball played forward. Fantastic defensive stop there in the middle. And we'll see then, will there be another opportunity for this red side? Manny plays it inside to Joe, whose touch away from his defender is very good. And now can he find a shot on goal? Perhaps he does go for it, pulls it just wide. But nice to see another shot on goal, for heaven's sake. We've not seen enough chances in this game for me. I want to see a few more clear-cut opportunities. You can see Foxy there sort of discussing things with Pine. There's obviously a plan in place for the Whites. Will it be executed today? That's the big question. Proudy though, goal kick. And you've been impressed with Proudy, especially his distribution. I'm shocked.
He's caught a few. He's let one in, so I guess we can't. Let's not get too carried away.
I think when you sign Proudy, it just comes with sort of the disclaimer of "will not be keeping a clean sheet."
Is that an official thing?
That's what I've heard on the streets.
Give him a clean sheet bonus.
Streets of London. But still a lovely day in
Warwickshire.
I was going to say, what county are you in? Warwickshire.
I mean, they've got the rolling hills in the background, signature of Leamington Ground, internationally renowned.
Leamington Spa, of course, the home of Leamington FC. Build it for less at BPS. It rhymes, doesn't it?
I mean, just to be fair.
Look, we were on Proudy for quite some time. There's only so much you can say about it before it gets boring.
Until you start reading the advertising hoardings behind the goal.
You can see Lollujo there in a very. Would you call that shirt choice brave?
No, I think it works. He needs to stand out as the official match day vlogger.
Yeah, you can see camera in hand, always in hand, always ready for action if needs be. As the Whites look to get a grip on this game.
He almost looks like the 4th official there. Give him a board.
It does give him a board. Maybe he'll be doing the added time at half time.
Does he hold up 4 fingers? 4 minutes.
It's the goal scorer, Adam, bringing it away for the red team. Plays it into the space, and I think they might just get there. I do believe that this is Jason in on goal. Proudy with a good save.
He's made a save. Is he a panther? Let us know, folks, in the comments.
The Pink Panther. Great save from Proudy. Puts it away for a corner. And, of course, last time we saw the Reds in this situation, Jack, we saw a goal.
Yeah, I mean, it feels almost great to go, yes, you forced the corner, it's a nice save, but we've seen one going already. I mean, you'd hope that the White team, they're now going to be alive to the threat. They're going to have a game plan.
Will there be man marking? I think they were doing zonal before. Ball played in, though. And will it reach anyone? It's headed down. Chance, perhaps. Number 6 with a shot. Just drags it wide as Tom FM. And it remains at 1-0. Probably, we've criticised a few aspects of his game, like clean sheets, for example, but a good bit of play from him there. Good save. Down to his left-hand side and behind for the corner. Again, though, I just like to see shots at this point.
I mean, I'm going to ask you a question. Do you think he can keep a clean sheet for the rest of the game?
Oh, what, from now on?
Yeah.
Absolutely not. No. I know him well, so absolutely not. Ball travels high. I think there's a bit of sunlight in the eyes there. As it's put out for a throw-in.
Give everyone a cap.
What, to wear on the pitch?
Yeah, go on.
I thought you meant internationally. I was thinking that is extreme.
We need 9 billion caps.
Well, no, I just thought just the players on the pitch. Surely, give everybody a cap. Jack's new policy. We'll see if it comes off. As the Reds are going to bring this away. It's just Mike plays. Doesn't quite connect. Pass completion. You mentioned at the very start of the game, Jack. It was 100%.
Was.
Do we know? Have you got the stats now? I mean, if you had to guess the stats, because we don't have them in front of us, so. I'd go sort of 65%, maybe on each side.
What about possession? I feel so the red team have had a bit more of a grip on it. Lovely touchdown. What a hit!
Oh,
It's in the back of the net.
Proudy's put it in his own goal, viewers. Oh, dearie me.
I mean, a moment of quality. That touchdown.
Yeah.
Superb.
Does the credit go to Jason for the strike, or is it Proudy's error?
I mean, I'm going to blame Proudy.
Okay, I'm going to give Jason the credit. I think the touch, the
You were just
control...
going to say the opposite to whatever I said. I don't want...
strike, no, not at all. I think it was a great strike. If you force the keeper to make a save, he's got to make that save, and Proudy didn't make that save. But regardless, it's a good goal, and it gives the Reds now a 2-0 lead in the game, and the Whites have got it all to do. It's not a great time for them either. 40 minutes gone on the clock, and we see the red team with a 2-0 advantage. There's lots of time to play left in this, a whole half to come, as Dave Razapati running the risk there as it goes into the centre. The Whites have got to be on this and clear it comfortably. Nice, lovely play in the centre there, very good. And will they bring this forward? This is, sorry, not this switch, Rob brings it forward, my apologies. And it's out to that side, number 7, Golden FM, back on the pitch. And there's a bit of a battle going on in the centre. Now he's pulled his shirt there, in my opinion. The Reds should be getting a free kick, and I think the referee agrees with me. As Herb the Nerve doesn't go down easy. Wouldn't go down easy. Wouldn't dare. Wouldn't dream of it. But did on that occasion.
I mean, I'm just really relieved in some ways that you said Proudy was going to concede, because had you said keeping the clean sheet, it wouldn't have looked that great. Maybe you could have said curse the commentator, but he's not got that as an excuse. I mean, it was one hell of a strike. We can't underplay that.
I feel like I cursed him, and I'm almost proud of it. Ironically, we'll see though. Tom FM on the ball once again, brings it forward, cuts inside. And it's cleared though, dealt with. Actually, although they've conceded 2, I do think the Whites have defended pretty well.
It's been competitive, hasn't it? They've definitely had a lot asked of them. Of course, Foxy kind of commanding that back four, it feels like.
Indeed, and now Ellis on this right side, number 12 for the Whites, looks up. Can he find the delivery into the centre? He can. The header doesn't quite connect. Tom puts it wide. And it'll go behind for a red goal kick. As I mentioned, Jack, 5 minutes to go. Again, I asked you before, the tempo of the game, far quicker than I expected, even now.
It's been maintained so far. As much as we joke about it, you'd have to say that both teams kept keeping it up. Whether or not they can keep going for this last 3 minutes remains to be seen. I will say, perhaps from a White perspective, having conceded the 2 goals now, you just want to get into half-time at 2-0.
Yeah.
Critical point in the game, maybe losing a little bit of momentum. You want to get the players back into the dressing room if you're the manager. You want to, regroup them and try and fix things as to ball out the stadium. How many? You said we have multi-ball earlier.
I think
how many multi-balls do we have?
The referees indicate they want a sun, not just a ball. It was a massive ball. I don't think we've got a ball that big, frankly, but hopefully we can get the game back underway. But
I mean, this could be a disaster.
Oh, there we go. Don't worry about it.
Panic over.
Golden FM to take the throw in. You would think so anyway. He's got Toxic Lemon for support.
Did that look like a far throw?
Is that legal?
Give him another throw.
Right, Paul, is this throw going to be correct? That's better. I think behind the head, what we expect. Toxic Lemon looks to get on it, doesn't quite, and the Whites now looking to create their own opportunity to get a goal in this game. Craig, I tell you what, very good at the back from Adam as he brings this forward. Already has a goal and now looks to break forward another Reds attack. The touch not the best though, and I'm not tricky flick in the centre there. Pine will get on this as he looks to put it forward. Doesn't quite find anyone though, and it's back with Mr. Hunt in the middle. Where's he going to put it? Over the top, looking for the run off somebody, and there's Adam. Proudly comes and punches, claims it just about, and
where's he going?
I mean, this is Chris Proud at his best.
Shoot. Okay, no, it's not gone to a red player.
I thought you were shouting it. I thought you were just being insulting there. Played forward. Tom could be on this. The battle's there to be won. It's just Mike versus Tom Martin. Will we see anything from him? Tom's looking for support of his team. He was quite an isolated figure. Ball forward though, into the area. 12. Can he get it across? Not quite. Oh, referee. Is that a foul? Referee? Playing on? Jack?
I mean, I don't know. Away days, dirty little tackle done by him there. I think he's a Leeds fan, so maybe that's the explanation.
I don't know. I wouldn't like to cast aspersions. David Zappardi though, we'll have to try and control this, keep it in.
Jason, it's been a little bit quiet, perhaps the red number 2 though. Doing a little bit close down. He's not been on the pitch.
Yeah, actually, I was going to say he's been a rolling start, hasn't he? As it's brought forward, Jason's on it. The number 10 for the red team. He's got runners left and right. Looks to play one through. Tom FM's there. Proudy's at 6s and 7s. I mean,
he's
the ball.
He's kicked the air.
I don't know where the ball has ended up and how, but there's a battle out there. David Zappardi beaten to it by Tom FM. Can the Reds make this 3-0 before half time? Takes in his man, Tom FM. Oh, off the post. Proudy now at the angle. And I don't think it was a save, so I think it's going to go behind for a goal kick. Proudy's put his hand up.
Is he okay? I'm worried for the Pink Panther.
I think he might be requesting more hair gel. It's hard to say.
I mean, he might need to request a haircut at half time. I'm not sure I'm a fan.
Yeah, he's got a bit of a. Is it a quiff? I'm not sure what to describe that. Me and hair have not we've got a love-hate relationship.
I mean, do you want to tell us more about your love-hate relationship? Or
well, no, it's just sometimes it's outrageously long, sometimes it's very short after being cut, and that brings us to half-time. 2-0 to the Red side, the Whites with it all to do. Jack, final thoughts on that half?
good first half, hard fought. I think it is going to open up as this game progresses, and I'm really looking forward to seeing the madness unfold.
Indeed. The second half will be with us very shortly.
Là, c'est à 10h. Il est école, tout ce qui c'est examen. À la gafasa, kakanga yanga dan, de cham nengeti fala. Todo akanga yanga dan, de cha sem de agazi fasa tangachi, gimle yigi sigi. Agafa sem de ni tu aqua sigap. Akoi ki gati gwale, jessi isoti catholique igegweka. Akafazuka jusqu'à Biazu. Afazu mindika ilunduka ko imuloro ikiri galeja tigi. Wa akira ko agbi papa wati panon agbi papa. Lonangangwam. Lono pita ti mama na teto igwe muke kwa. Igwe muke kwa asilekani abalo agachirelo. Bina sisina bet mbi nambat mbi sangya grisa na bet mbi. Espace d'après, igina commencé na beti. Asasi ikijishigina ti dana toto.
So hopefully you're enjoying the football in action so far, folks. Of course, we are here raising money for WarChild. You can donate over on the Just Giving page, which will be linked down below, or you can simply go to justgiving.com/the FM Charity Cup. Even if you're not in a position to donate, just sharing the link could be a massive, massive help on Facebook, Twitter, any social media you use with your friendship circles. Of course, you can head over to the @FM Charity Cup Twitter account, where there will be more information on this event, as well as any future FM charity matches. Hopefully you enjoy the rest of the game, guys, and yeah, do get donating.
Okay, folks, welcome back to the second half. The Whites are about to get us underway. Of course, 2-0 to the red team. Both managers have had their say as Pep in the middle will be able to get this game back underway. Checks the watch, and off we go into the second half. And Jack, do you think then, they're 2-0 down, can the Whites get back into this?
I think they can. They've shown they've got quality. They've shown they've got class. I mean, let's see if they can do it on this fine Leamington grass.
Did you script that at half-time? You've been preparing that.
I'm just freestyling,
Think about that in the bathroom, will you? Right, yeah, we'll have to wait and see, of course. We do suspect, look, these aren't professional players, okay? We were expecting to see...
Professional managers.
All professional managers. We're hoping to see some tired legs, because I think that might produce a few more goals.
I mean, is that what you're hoping for?
Yeah, I'm not going to lie. I want backs of the nets to ripple more often than not as a run through. And there's Proudy. He's on the other side now. That's how football work.
Thank you for clarifying that. Not less to describe what's going on behind him, so hopefully we're not focused on him too much, although perhaps that was an indication of just how well the red team did in terms of getting forward. You know, we did have to unfortunately see a lot of Proudy's muggers.
I've got to say, Jack, the referee's pulled it up there. I don't want to criticise him because it's a hard job for anyone, the referees, but I thought that was a bit soft. I don't think...
I think this Pep's a fraud.
I see what you've done there. I think he's doing a fine job, and he's a credit to refereeing everywhere. Foxy will take this, though, as he passes it forward. And the Whites do need a goal as quickly as possible to get back into this game. Like, an early goal in this first stage of the first half.
It's the first stage of the second half.
Thank you for that.
That's what I'm trying to say. I'll bail you out, mate.
You only took 12 seconds to do it, didn't you? As the ball's played forward, the Reds could be in on goal. Number 10, here he goes. It's Jason Knightley, one-on-one with the keeper. Proudy comes out. It's slid under him and into the back of the net. The Reds make it 3. We're not long into the second half, Jack, and it could be an unassailable lead.
Muted celebrations. I don't know if that's out of pity for people giving science for Proudy's goalkeeping career going up in.
I'll be honest. When we were asked to commentate this, I was kind of hoping that Proudy would have a tough time, and he's demonstrating here that is the case. So, a bit of a shame, but great for the red team. 3-0 in the lead. You wonder now, will they keep applying the pressure? Will they take the foot off the gas a little bit? I mean, it's a hot day. Do they reserve a bit of energy with this comfortable lead?
I feel like we need to question, what did Dupe say at half-time? Did he select the wrong team talk? Has he gone aggressive? Has he lowered the morale?
Yeah, I wonder, do they look excited, nervous, composed, frustrated?
I mean, I can see, is Golden their family? I imagine him looking pretty nervous.
What would you have said at half-time? You're 2-0 down. No, you're now 3-0 down. I mean...
Passionate. I have faith in you. Go out there and make the difference. Every single one of them works every time.
But not on this occasion, clearly. That's obviously not what he did. I think he went for an assertive team talk, and it's not paid off. But the Whites, it's sort of the same goes. 2-0, 3-0. They need to get a goal in this game as quickly as possible. As some nice footwork there. Is Tom going to do anything with it? He's waiting. Turns on it nicely. Manny closes him down. And eventually goes all the way back to keep possession. And they're going to bring this forward. Pine with it under his spell. Of course, the Twitch streamer, very regular Twitch streamer. Of course, you can find him on twitch.tv/unarmingpine. Does a very good job as well. Have you seen him before?
I have indeed, yeah. A very, very talented streamer. Can he show some more talented defending? We need him to come up big.
We do. Tom back on the ball, though, as the Whites look to try and make the Reds pay. Ball played forward by WorkTheSpace, just sneaks through. Herbert, though, stretching to get it clear, and does. And the Whites will look to put a little bit more pressure on this red back line. I mean, Chris there, giving Herbert a pat on the back to say, go on, well done you.
I mean, got to ask you this question, Ben. Who is the standout player after the early stages of the second half and the first half? Who's the person who's...
I think it'd be foolish for me not to mention Joe Hunt, as I think he's been very good. I think a hold-up play from Tom Martin over on the White side has been very good. I think at the back we've seen good performances from Rob for the Whites and Joe for the Reds, and leadership qualities from Foxy and Herb that I think hopefully we'll see more of in the second half as it gets to sort of the crunch time in this game. Long throw is going to come in though this time. And it's headed away just about. Manny will get this under control, hopefully. High boot maybe. Referee's not called it, and the game continues. He might pull this back, though, for a White free kick, and I think he is for a high foot. Dangerous area, Jack. Would you go left foot or right foot in this scenario?
Why not both?
Because that's not... You can't use both feet.
I mean, lunge him with both.
What do you think, then? Who will it be?
I mean, what's happening here with the ref?
I think he's...
Oh, he's got his spray.
Has he got spray?
Have we got spray?
Is it whipped cream or is it official spray?
I mean, we're about to find out. I mean, there's just going to be a herd of wasps around that area of the pitch for the rest of the game.
It could be shaving.
I mean, I hope it's not whipped cream on a summer day like this.
I hope UEFA have seen the importance of this game and they've said, right, get the spray out there immediately as he draws the line.
I mean, good technique there.
Beautiful. He rolls the can back into the goal, and it's going to be Tom Martin, Jack, to step up and take this.
I mean, pressure on him. Palace Academy prospect. and product. Can he make something massive happen? Whips it in.
Oh,
Keeper drops it.
Oh, that spillage came in there, but luckily Chris gathered it at the second attempt. Decent free kick attempt from Tom. Doesn't quite find the back of the net. And the ball is cleared quickly. And the Reds now looking to counter-attack after that free kick. But there's an off-the-ball incident over on that right side, Jack, as the ball's played forward. Manny will intercept and bring this ball forward once again. And the attacking creativity from Joe Hunt. He finds number 15, Manny, on it, gets past his man just about, cuts back onto his right foot. Oh, I mean, he's on it really again. Well. Manny doing very well to keep control of this ball.
How's he still got this?
It's unbelievable. Chris Proud will eventually gobble it up and set off another White's attack. But a great run from Manny, battling away there. Didn't have the ball under his control for much of it, but a good forward move.
Terrier-like determination from him. Want to see more of that, and you feel like for a few of the players, maybe they'll have those legs as the game progresses. Maybe they will have that burst of energy to make those kind of runs. It was a good run, as you said, hard battled. Unfortunately, just the end product not quite there as it did bobble away to Proudy.
Indeed, the Whites look to try and finally make some of this possession and turn it into a goal. The ball played forward, lovely ball slipped in. Can it be pulled back across? He stops on it. I don't think it is a penalty. Number 7, Gordon FM's going to have a go. Falls Tom Martin. He goes in with both feet.
It's a disgusting tackle. I mean, look, it's made his hat vanish.
I mean, I do not respect to Chris. Got straight back up again though. No messing about, and the game is allowed to continue. Good refereeing actually, allowing the game to flow. As Manny plays this ball forward, and now a lovely little turn from Jason Knightley. Where will he go with it as he makes his way towards the area? Finds Manny on the edge of the box, who skips past his man. Manny can't quite do more though, and it's cleared smartly by the Whites. You've got to keep it away from him. Manny, obviously the danger man in the midfield for
you
the
could say the danger Manny.
I mean, again, was that written down at half time? Because that was very good.
No.
Throw in though, played in towards the middle, headed on. Manny can't quite get there. Suspicions of handball.
I'm appealing for it from here.
You are? Whose side are you on here? You're supposed to be impartial.
I'm trying to back the White team to get back into this, you know.
Okay. Well, we'll see what happens. Again, it's a shot from distance, just goes wide. Joe Hunt with the effort. Burton Albion Academy. We asked the players before the game, Jack, who's your favourite player? He put Fox in the box. Respectful.
Is that how he got a gig here? Is that how he got the shirt?
He was picked at random, I heard, but I mean,
who's on the other team?
Who's the event organiser? You're him. We'll see though. Oh, the poor control from the Whites, and it gives the Reds another chance. There could be a ball to be played forward, and it is. Tom FM, can he beat Proudy?
Simon Yeo. Wayo. It's 1-0.
Well, he had an academy once. For Lincoln, shut
book
off.
him.
I mean,
book him.
That will be a booking as he celebrates. He had a trial.
The shed.
Yeah, the trial once.
Are those the toilets he celebrates at?
What I will say is he's got quite the physique. He had a trial once for Lincoln, unsuccessful, sadly, but he's proved them wrong. And after this performance, they may well say, "Tom, come back to us. Enjoy your time." And the under 11s Lincoln side. He's been booked. Rightly so. And the referee pulled up first.
He's hit the ref there as well. I know he's patted him on the bum. I think that's a second yellow. I'm backing my White team here. I've got to give them.
You're trying everything you can. 4-0 lead now for the Red side, and it's over for the Whites. I mean, there's
I want to believe. Get Proudy outfield though. He's done nothing in goal.
Not outfield. I'd send him home.
Send him home.
Potentially, yeah. 4 goals conceded. I mean, it's not his best work. 53 minutes on the clock, and the Whites continue. Again, they need something, Jack, and I think it's going to come from their front two. Have looked dangerous at times as Gordon FM closes down that ball, but it's a good throw out, and the Reds will look to bring this forward once again. Manny, again, playing in this deeper role. He is everywhere, and he's doing very well too, as he looks to pass this inside, and it's launched forward. Out of play? No, not out of play. Keeps it in, and there we are. Joe Hunt again on it, the number 8. Great defending at the back there. Very, very good indeed. I don't know if that's quite going for a corner or not, but Foxy there, digging in, making his challenge pay. And we'll see. The Reds so far have been impressive, though.
They have. They look very, very good. They've come out to the second half. They look hot. They look sharp. And you feel like now...
They look hot?
I mean, they look red hot as in form.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I just thought you were taking a fancy to one or two. Sorry,
I mean, the way you've gone on about Joe, you never know.
He's a wonderful boy with some wonderful skills. The ball's been thrown in. Register FM played it to Manny, whose ball doesn't quite reach its intended target.
He saved one.
Does that count? Does that count?
Do we give him that?
Oh, I mean, why not? That's not the worst thing he's done. Ball launched forward, and it's quite the kick from Proudy. What he lacks in goalkeeping ability, he makes up for in kicking. So that's good. I'm trying to find the little victories. Lovely turn from Manny. He does escape his man. Almost gets caught out. Manny. It's a 3v2 as they race forward. I mean, there's a bit the Reds are slowing down a little bit, but they just about get it clear. Good defending. And the Whites with the opportunity to bring this away, and do. for a short time as Nerd pumps it back.
Dare I say after 55 minutes, there's some tired legs out there.
There's a bit
There's
more
a lack of
walking.
tracking back from the Whites in the midfield.
There's a little bit more walking we're seeing now, but anyway, again, hot day in Leamington Spa, so I can kind of understand it. Dave Azzopardi, number 8, plays the ball forward. Does it quite get there? Doesn't quite reach the intended target. Ben Hill walks over
battle.
it. I think he went for a dummy. I mean, referees,
He's giving it to White. Good decision. That.
Ben Hill will be pleased with that. Battled hard and gets his rewards.
Is that Mike having a go at the ref?
It is. I don't like to see that. I think any
right manager needs to issue a warning. I think there for that one.
Is that your suggestion?
I mean, I'd be fining Proudy 2 weeks' wages. Mike's got his warning.
Yeah, no, rightly so. It's hard to argue with any of this. As the Whites come forward, toe punted. Now, the decision here, it is behind for a corner. And the Whites finally with a chance, hopefully at least, to get back in this game. Not seen too many corners from them this afternoon. And the Reds so far, I've got to say, have looked good. Chris, mark out instructions, someone pick him up. People are looking around, they're going, no, I won't. I'll let him stand there. Not a threat, apparently, Golden FM, which I think's
not a threat.
Harsh. Number 6 trots over. This is Rich to put this ball into the centre. Of course, they've got a few tall players. You can see Pine there has gone forward. Quite a tall fellow. I think probably around 6'4", 6'5". So certainly a target in the centre there. And as this left-footed delivery is going to have to be good, is it not? And it is good. Into the centre. Punch comes in from Chris Dolan. And potentially another corner. It will be on the other side. I'm just see if they go again for the in-swinger from a right footer this time, or whether they'll go across. And I think by the looks of things, Jackie is going across to play an out-swinging corner now. And he gets a little jog for his troubles.
I mean, let's get your thoughts on the marking here. It looks like they're going from man to man, which, I mean, we saw
kind of.
I mean, is it called marking when it's like this?
Look, we're set up here.
It's easy to say from
Affy as Larry. As you can see, warming up going on from Jay Zink there. If he puts in a challenge here, that'd be outrageous, won't it? Let's hope he doesn't. Maybe he might say, "Oh, good luck, mate," but then sort of sarcastically. I mean, is he doing laps? What's he doing?
He's going to sneak onto the pitch. He's roll on, roll off. He's getting as close as he can to the action.
Oh, I mean, a decent save from Chris Dolan. The Whites, this is the best spell of play they've had. It's cleared eventually by Register FM though. And it's going to fall to Tom, who might be able to set something up here. You can see the Reds, they sense of the opportunity on the counter-attack. Tom cuts inside and takes on his man. Fantastic play from Tom FM.
There.
Options to his side. Number 8 is the man. It's the main man. Oh no, he's proudly denied. Joe Hunt, I'm devastated. Onto his right foot.
He's looking for another. Can he get another?
Fantastic defending from Foxy at the back there. The back heels are coming out now. My word, these Reds. A bit of a pull and a bit of a kick out as well.
Referee, don't like that.
Blow your whistle. I mean, is he? No, he's letting them play on. Is it? No, I think he's playing on. This ref's letting the game flow.
That wasn't a woeful tackle. I was trying to say awful. It doesn't work.
What have you done?
He's wolfy.
Oh, dearie me.
I've tried to get a pun in there.
Even for you, that was particularly bad.
I think that was a pretty Pine pun. Pine.
Okay.
That one was thought of while I was on the toilet.
I do. Well, the fact you've chosen that one to say out loud is surprising. As the multi-ball system's going to have to come into play again here. It's gone over the stand. Hopefully someone's going to be on this ready. As David Zappardi walks over to take the throw-in. Look at him there. He looks. I'll tell you what. He's played a game of football. His hair hasn't changed an inch, has it? You said he worked on that this morning for some time.
Or is it a wig?
What, a weave?
I was thinking a wig.
I don't know if anyone's ever assumed that. You can see he's holding it into place there just in case one of the maybe one of the visitors to the ground today will decide to pull it off. What are we saying? This is nonsense. Right.
I mean, it's a myth that I'm starring right now.
David Zappardi, apologies for that. We can confirm I've just had it. Yeah. Oh, it's real hair. So let's leave it at that. Play it in though. Throw in. Out towards Dave. No, it's sort of chested down. He's won the free kick as well. Got his body in a good position. And the Whites. Look, we've seen football.
Set pieces change games.
Set pieces change games, and we might see that change now.
Who's being sent forward?
I think that might be Foxy. I think they're finally deciding to get the big men forward, which is good.
Send the cavalry up.
You want to see the centre backs there. Not only are they good defensively, hopefully they're good offensively as well. As this free kick. Apologies. It looks to be put in.
It's a big corner D in this corner.
Front post, near post, into the middle. Ooh. Chris gets it away again, punched away. And we've seen the Reds though on the counter-attack. The Whites obviously committing more men forward, and could they be punished? Manny plays it down the line. It's a good ball too, and we can see him again. Jason Knightley really get the ball into the centre. Already 2 goals for him in the game. Plays it across. It's a free man, doesn't quite connect though. Jake Cave.
He would have wanted the goal there.
Yeah, he would have wanted the goal. He didn't quite get there. Clearly he hadn't applied the boosts from pro clubs to himself.
I mean, that's a reference only a select few people are going to get. This is a football manager event, Ben.
Pardon?
I think you should apologise.
Oh, no, look, it's a charity event. I don't know. It might be called FM. But, dear me, challenge goes in. Play on, says the referee, and rightly so. Cleared up towards Tom, who can't quite bring it under control. And, I don't know, the Whites, though, he's nearly fallen over. He's back again.
He's done him.
Bit of a collision. Left and right. And into the centre of the pitch. Ball played out to that side. Doesn't quite make its intended side. What it does, Tom Martin manages to bring it down. Referee, that is... I mean,
it's a battle. I like this.
Tom Martin's footwork is very good, but he's been challenged there. Herb the Nerd does intercept eventually, and it goes forwards. Foxy will bring this down. Nice control from him, and outside of the foot, plays over towards Wolfie. Not seeing too much of Wolfie in this second half. Was quite active in the first. Good defending though. To take the game, Ryan doing the business.
I mean, he's done a blog. Well, he does a blog. He should do a blog on defending after that.
He's done a blog. Yeah, it may be his experience of the day. That would be nice, wouldn't it?
Ryan, we're waiting for it.
Wolfie to take the throw in. He's got Golden FM for support. He's giving instructions, probably tactical, knowing Paul. You know, he's played the game for quite some time. What's occurring here? The referee is making his way over towards halfway. What's happening here?
What's Proudy done?
Well, is he calling over the goalkeeper? Hang on, there's been a change. Proudy's taking his shot off. Ellis has got... Well, he did it without permission. There's bookings come in. Proudy's in the book. Ellis from away days is also in the books. You can't just do that willy-nilly. Proudy obviously de-shirted Jack, and that's what's brought that. And I assume, to swap shirts, Ellis has done the same. So rightly booked. Referee, due diligent. I got it out eventually. He's done well. Second another card on the ball. You don't like to say that.
He's left back now.
He's
he
everywhere.
just wants to be near the camera, doesn't he?
Yeah, he waved to someone in the crowd there as well, so I'm not sure who he was responding to.
I mean, Proudy outfield. I feel like we do need to discuss this. Away days has done pretty good outfield.
Yeah, it might be Proudy on the bench. I don't know. I don't know if Proudy's actually been given the opportunity to play outfield. I hope not, for the love of the game. Chris though took this goal kick. So far, been very good. We'll see where it ends up. Out towards this right-hand side. No one challenges. Lets it bounce, and it's brought under control again by the red team. Manny dictating things. We've said it before. He's doing it again at the back and looking good while doing it. And Adam there, right-footed, over the top of the back line. Jason's pace is electric, Jack.
I mean, he looks like...
Oh
no!
Oh, we've picked him up! Foxy has put it through his legs. Jason's hit the deck. What a lovely bit of skill from event organiser. Fox in the box. Foxy. Jason will never live that down. Never ever.
Play it again now. Give us an action replay.
You can see there, he goes towards it. Foxy through the legs. My word.
Will he ever recover?
Never recover. As we cut back there, we can see that Tizzer is banging the ground in disgust. He's back on his feet though. He's devastated by it. I think even he's upset about the nutmeg.
Second-hand embarrassment.
Indeed. Joe though, to bring this forward for the red side, seems to be playing a more right back role now. Interestingly, as it goes forward, and Jason, he's recovered finally from the nutmeg. Him and Manny combine quite nicely as there's runners ahead of him. Nice control. There goes Joe Hunt. Will he go for goal?
He's gone for the punt.
Oh wow, that Bush has taken a beating as. New goalkeeper Ellis. Now, do you believe Ellis actually played in goal for Norwich at youth level? So this might be an advantage for him. He's doing a wave. I don't know why. The ball's there, Ellis, mate. Go and get it. Has he asked for another ball? It's not tennis. What's he doing?
We need ball boys next year.
There we go. Off you go. Go get it.
I mean, I don't.
Let's take a look around. Hello. Oh, he's put them. Is that Dupes that's been booked there? He's not happy for whatever reason. He's gone over. And I think that's deep in the book. Is that for the sunglasses or the fact his hat's on backwards?
Why not both? You know, double penalty.
Double penalty.
Rest maybe giving him a little bit of a let off there.
What would you straight red for that hat positioning?
I am beginning to think that the Bush behind that goal has already made more saves than Proudy with all the shots flying over.
Poor Proudy. Out on this side though, second yellow card brings it under control. Neatly plays it inside, and number 11 for the Whites. That's going to be Ben Hill. Looks outside for Dave Azzopardi.
The space starting to emerge, it feels like. The pitch width being used, you can see.
But that's good though, right? Is that good for the game? I think that's probably good for the game.
That's great for the game.
Great for the game. Ben Hill, back on it again. Plays it across this left-hand side. It's picked up by Wolfie. He finds the run of second yellow card on the left.
One touch.
Cuts inside.
He's tried it.
He's gone for
20 flair, one passing.
It looked good. I'll tell you what. We can make that into a montage. It could be a YouTube montage for his best bits. That'll be in there.
I think we can get Proudy to edit it to look like the pass was completed.
I mean, hopefully Proudy's edited it to make a few saves look sort of more spectacular. I mean, saves it all would have been nice.
He'll fast forward the clips, so he's quicker to the goal.
Oh, a massive clearance has come in. Not only can he do nutmegs, he can boot it forward too, and it might set the Whites on an attack. But no, again, the Reds have been so good at the back. We talk about the goal scoring by them. At the back, whoever's been there has looked very good. And you've got to give them the credit for that. As Money looks across the left-hand side, nice touch and control. There's a shot going to come in. I think the referee's...
I mean, it's a great finish.
It's a great finish. I think the referee's blowing his whistle there for an offside. Good pick out. It was from Money, but yeah, it's an offside decision being given. And
I mean, thoughts on the refereeing and officiating so far? I feel like Gads and Lizzie, they've been pretty good on there.
Yeah, I think you've got to give them the credit. Both of them have turned up today out of the goodness of their hearts and have put in a fine performance. And Pep's done well. Dished out cards, but I think it's necessary. Has let the game flow too. I think.
Yeah, good performance.
Very good performance. As the Whites really do need a goal. Look, come on, we're 20 minutes into this second half, and they need something. But I think he's gone for a cheeky nutmeg there. And Artiza didn't like it. He could see what was going on. As when he plays it back. Tiz has gone in there. Very close to getting it under his spell, but doesn't quite do it. And the Reds, I mentioned it before, Jack, at the back have been just as good as they've been going forward.
Yeah, they really have been. The White opportunities very much limited them. You can see another attack coming forward. The goal scorer of one already, Adam, edge of the box, lays it out wide.
It's Joe. It's my man Joe. Cuts it back across. Cut out by Foxy on his left. Just about gets it away.
It's hit my son.
Oh my word. Oh, it's unbelievable. It is unbelievable. Jason, he was nutmegged. That shorter shot Foxy up from what? 27,000 yards or more. How far out was that?
100.
100 yards.
I don't want to exaggerate, but
unrealistic. But a 30-yard screamer on the right foot into the back of the net. Should be proud of it.
Enjoying it.
I mean, I think we all have enjoyed it. A highlight of the match so far. Great finish. Would Proudy have saved it?
I mean, that was literally the thought of my mind. I'm going to say Proudy wouldn't have got anywhere close to it. So.
No, Proudy would have been swapping shirts with someone else, I imagine. Ellis well beaten. A fantastic strike. Goal of the game so far, I think we can agree. And a hat-trick, I think it may well be for Jason now. But superb stuff.
Yeah, he really has been on top form.
Jack, bottom of the screen there, number 12. Chris Proud.
Is it now?
He's entered the arena.
I mean, the issue we've got is that we were given team sheets before the game. They're now swapping shirts. So it's difficult to keep track of the numbers, folks. So
it's all right, I've got it. I can amend my notes, Jack. It's not a problem.
I mean, we're saved, everyone. And well, you can see here, bring the ball forward. It's going to be Benny Hill to dink the ball over.
Benny Hill?
A chance. And it's a goal.
Oh, it's a goal.
It's a goal for... Was that Tizza with the goal?
Tizza with the goal. He's going to be happy with that. At last, the Whites get back in it. 5-1. Is that a celebration you can do normally?
I think he's realised it's 5-1. You know, that's.
Yeah. He's doing it's the fortnight. He did a fortnight celebration. It's themed.
I don't know this game.
Well, it was you just a football manager only kind of guy.
Yeah.
I appreciate it. Great goal though from the Whites. And could this be the start of the comeback?
I mean, I want to believe. I want to believe.
Do you believe, Jack?
They've got a long way to come back. We've not a whole lot of time. We're halfway through the second half here, but a sliver of hope. Is the score? What is the score? 5-1?
5-1 to the Reds.
5-1.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm glad you're keeping count because I'm already losing it.
Not a problem. It's the heat getting to you. It's the
it
heat.
Is.
Do we borrow this handkerchief?
I mean, I struggled to count to 6 on a good day. So
well, if they score again, we could be in trouble. As I wonder now then, not too long left in the game.
I mean, Christopher Proud, he's got fresh legs.
Got fresh legs, didn't quite pay off. He's gone straight up front. Is he the manager's son? I think that's what's got to be questioned. Foxy just beaten, shot on a goal from Cavani, and he punches the air in disgust. Clearly feels he had more time as well. That's the big thing.
He did, yeah. Real opportunity there. It's gone a begging. I want to say to put the game to bed. It is 5-1, so perhaps we need a few more goals from the White team before we can talk too much about a potential comeback. But
indeed, a battle in the middle, but the Whites will bring this away and potentially start something like Wolfie. Looking good, playing it back. It's some neat football. As we see Rob, who seems to have moved into a midfield position, was playing at the back previously, seems to be playing a little more. I mean, it's been a tough game for Tom Martin. He's done well, the number 9, but struggled to make a real impact. He's been a little bit isolated too often, but you can see from his play, a technical player, a good player too.
I think 5-1 as well, we've got to say. It flatters the Red team. A few world kind of class strikes from Jason. The corner as well, on another day, these don't go in. It's a lot tighter game.
You're absolutely right.
Unfortunately, the way it's gone today is that the White team, they need 4 more to get anything. And well, maybe they can make something happen here. The ball attempted to be threaded through, but
rolls all the way through to Chris, who will pick it up.
I mean, I don't know if I like him without the cap. I grew fond of
him.
I
got used to it, if I'm honest. I got used to it, and now I don't know how to feel.
doesn't look as much like a goalkeeper in the second half.
Is that annoying you? Not like keepers don't normally wear caps, I've noticed.
Just wear one backwards, you know, keep the sun
No,
for the back of
because
your neck.
Duke got booked for that, so he's right
That's
not
true.
to do that. You don't want to take that sort of
Valid.
risk. The Whites forward again, though. Proudy with some hold-up play, proving he's just as good at target man as he is in goal. The Reds look to break again. The counter-attack, it's been deadly so far, and it's my man, Joe Hunt, brings it forward. Oh, it's a decent challenge.
It's a 3-on-1.
He holds him up temporarily. He's got options left and right. He finds Jason when he goes for goal. Plays it across. Joe now, he's up from the back. Plays it across. Doesn't find anyone. And it's going to be up to Jay Zink to keep it in on that side. Willie. No.
Won't he?
No, he won't. It's a
I mean,
shame.
have we hit that critical point in the game with 20 minutes left where people have lost their legs? Because I'm looking here, there is a lot of tired legs. There's a lot of walking. I mean,
is it annoying you? You
I don't
sounded
want
annoyed.
to say it's annoying me. I want to see more goals as a result of it, I guess. You know, I want to see like the 1-9 formation coming out for either team.
What I think we can say, and like I mentioned it a few times, but going forward, the Reds have looked very good. While the Whites have had the ball in attacking areas, they've not been clear opportunities have been limited. I think that's been the big thing. It's not that they've missed lots of chances; they've just been denied the opportunity to have those chances to begin with. It's been controlled very nicely in the midfield. I mentioned Joe a lot, but he has controlled the game fantastically. Not particularly there though, as Wolfie looks to start something for the Whites as they get the ball back. Still, they've got an ideology, Jack. They're still playing the Whites' way of playing. You know, they're keeping the ball at the back.
Have it.
Was that a shot?
It's gone now, that ideology that you were just building up.
I mean, I look a fool over here talking about the tiki-taka style the Whites have been developing. He's just booting it from 40 yards.
As I said, the tiredness, there's no more legs in them, there's no attacking rooms.
If in doubt, kick it out. That's what I was told.
I mean, we joke about it, of course, all the guys here. There are a few people who played for academies in the past. There's a few, obviously, who played football in their younger years. But let's be honest, most of us play Football Manager. We're not running around in the field too much. So fair play to everyone who's turned up. We should really give them a bit of a round of applause.
Should we do a clap? Let's do a clap. Well done, everyone, for taking part.
For the fact they've kind of turned up. They've done it. Me and Ben, you know, we get our nice cushy box with some champagne at half time and such.
There was champagne.
I got champagne.
Unbelievable. Of course, you can donate to WarChild as well. There'll be a link in the description to that. Get involved, support the charity, and give what you can. If you can't, be sure, share the video, share the page on the Just Giving, and support these guys, taking their time out to play some football for your viewing pleasure. As speaking of pleasure, there is our man again, Adam Johnson. Got the game underway with an early header, and doing some nice hold-up play as well. Finds Joe, plays it inside to Tom, who's on the pitch again, has already got a goal to his name, tries to feed it through. It's
Can
just
keep it in.
I mean, second yellow card forces it wide as it goes back. Now Jason, would he get another one? Oh, it whistles just wide. No, kept in as a party. I think Foxy got a touch on it. I think Dave tried to let that go out, but it wasn't having it.
Scared of the wig coming off.
Are we keeping that going? I hope the early bit was kept in, otherwise it makes no sense at all. Anyway, it comes to Tom on the edge, takes on his man, does well, right foot, drags it wide, and Ellis will see that go past his post.
We've not really seen Ellis tested so far. He's got in goal, and there was the one screamer of an effort that just went straight in the top corner. I don't think you can really blame him for that one.
Good distribution out to Wolfie though, who's got space to run into. Acres. He's got Proudy up front side though, so options limited, bless him. As Wolfie does very well though, beats his man on that side. Oh, Wolfie, no, stay on your feet, son. Go on, Wolfie, battle for it. Go on. I want the Whites to do something now. I want them to get back in it. It's cleared though. And Manny's going to pick this up in a deeper area. I do think the Reds are a little bit in cruise control there, looking good.
You think?
Yeah, I think that. I don't want to say the Whites seem beaten, but there's less running from the midfield now. It's very much an attack versus defence kind of game we've got set up for us, as it's not forward. There was a party who plays it backwards though.
Chasing here. I mean, away days.
Blimey, where's that going?
Space. It's going away.
It was very good. It was very good clearance from Ellis, I've got to say. As the Reds look to control this at the back. Herb the Nerd, flawless.
Again.
Good performance.
Lucky bounce there. Tizzer with some great closing down, to be fair. Tizzer's not giving up on this. No. He is still willing to run.
But he's got the goal for them, so he's already loving life. And I think he might have gone out of play down the other end. Yeah, the ball fetched and delivered very nicely. Great game.
Really, really good game. We did, as we said at the start, we had no idea what to expect here. I think we all just wanted a lot of goals, really, and for Proudy to make a few mistakes, and we've got everything we wanted and more so far. 6
goals scored, 5-1 to the Reds, and the Whites still, as I say, have it all to do. Manny with an interception, and I said that, it was more of a pass, wasn't it, towards him, and it's going to be another chance for them. Jay Zink brings it forward, number 2. Plays it across to Manny. He's got to keep this in, and does so. He's got Joe in the centre if he wants to find him, and he will do. Joe now with space to run into. As I say, it's an attack versus defence game, and the Whites are looking a little bit tired. Goes over to Jason. He scored from here before. Goes back to Joe on the edge. A 1-2. He finds it.
Nice.
It's Joe against Ellis. Oh, and there it is. 6-1 to the Reds. And I don't want to say this, Jack. There's still time left in this game. 15 minutes to go. I think that might be that.
Yeah, I mean, Ellis, questionable goalkeeper. You bigged him up saying he played for Norwich, but didn't make himself big, didn't get down to it. It was very, very nicely worked through the middle, though. Some real quality there as it got knocked
It's
around.
a good job we know Ellis and Proudy.
I mean, it is, isn't it? We should clarify that.
We're not just picking them for no reason. We're very good friends with both of them. So does that make it okay?
In my eyes.
Okay, well, we'll see. Proudy to take the goal kick, the kick-off to get us back underway.
I mean, it was a lovely goal, though. Let's not underplay that one.
Oh, the team and the movement, the teamwork from the boys, very, very good. Concise passing, Tom FM, I think it was, to lay Joe off towards the end, and my man gets a goal. There we are, my man. I said it. We'll see though. That's still time, 15 minutes. Anything could happen. 5 goals in 15 minutes. It's a goal every 3 minutes, Jack. I've done the maths.
We haven't. Well, I feel like for a player like Robert, centre back, he's done his duty defensively. Get him up top. Give him a chance.
What do you mean he's done his duty?
I mean, he's tried. He's done his stint.
Okay, well, I actually think he's looked good. First half, especially. That there was a key point, wasn't there? There was the goal before half time that I think made the Whites come out and go for it a little bit more in the second half, and I think in a way that is a shame because
especially when the third goal flies in within a few seconds.
Yeah,
of
the game plan at half time out the window. So you've got to reassess things, and sadly, it's not quite worked out for the Whites. If they score early in the second half, who knows where this game could have gone? But I think heads dropped a little bit, and the Reds have made them pay for it. Clinical finishing from the Reds most of the time as well, which I think should probably be noted. Lovely ball out wide.
Keep this in?
I mean, no one's closing him down quite yet.
I mean, fair play for putting the effort in because no one else was trying.
Yeah, he put the fear factor into them there.
I mean, we've talked about the tiring legs. I think we've got to give massive credit to Pep in the middle as the referee. He's kept we play pretty well so far. He doesn't have the liberty of the roll-on, roll-off sub.
No. Shame.
I think, should we make that a thing for next year?
What, the referee roll-on sub? I don't think so.
Have one in each half, then we've got less to worry about.
I hope to see Pep in control once again. As the ball's played forward, the Whites with an opportunity. Shot comes in. Is it I'm not sure, did it deflect?
I mean, I'm seeing an appeal from Tizza for it, but...
No, I think Lizzie's given the goal kick. And it'll be up to Chris to launch this forward again. I mean, late changes. We've got to say, and we've not really given him any credit at all. Nerdphonic, he's done very well, hasn't he? As manager of the
tactically astute.
Of the Red side, he's made Dupe of the boys look a little bit foolish. He's worn a tie for today as well. He's looking good, and
you could say he's duped them.
You could, but I mean, yes, you could. I'll leave it there. The Reds, though, looking to make it 7 at this stage. Manny from distance with a shot, and Ellis gathers up nicely. And I mean, it's a little too late. Big kick from Ellis though, makes it over the halfway line.
Nice touchdown.
Lovely control by Tom. I mentioned before. Technically, I was going to say very good. He's giving the ball away. It's awkward timing as it goes into the centre.
Blame the lack of options.
Options. Oh, lovely little bit of skill from Adam. Didn't quite find a teammate though, and a lovely bit of skill from Tom. Again, trying to at this point, it's a showcase. It's soccer skills, isn't it? It's that sort of thing. What will we see from someone? I think Tom's gone down in the centre. They might have to make a switch in the middle as it's played forward, and now we see Wolfie on it. Where's he going to go? Back inside, perhaps. He runs against his man. Does well though. Stands up to it. And number 14 to put it into the middle. Can he find another white shirt? He can't. Cleared. Collision at the back there. Herb the Nerve takes everything. Oh, Manny, fantastic first touch as he brings the ball down. And could this start another red attack?
Opening up. It is definitely open. Someone's walking off the pitch very, very slowly.
I mean, here we go. Jason, Jackie's already got 3. Looks at the ball out to that left-hand side. Tom's going to pick it up. We've seen him do lots of running. He's been very energetic for the Reds.
I mean, you can see here the options ready to make the runs.
Manny.
It's hit by Manny. It's in the back of the net, stroked away.
I mean, I'm going to clap that. It was composed, it was cool, it was calm, and it's 7.
And I think Tom rewarded with the assist. I think it's been a bit of a surprise package.
I dare say. I mean, Lincoln under 11s don't know what they're missing out on, frankly. I think he's done very, very well.
We got told he had a trial. Maybe it was successful. Maybe he is only 11.
Well, no, it said it did say failed in the notes I received, so... I mean,
they've made a mistake.
I'll boldly say now. I think he would get into the Lincoln under 11 side now. I think not a problem. I think he'd be in there starting every week.
I'll get on the phone to them. And
he's quite tall though, so I think they might have to. There might be a bit of a giveaway.
I know a guy who can sort out birth certificate.
Do you? That changed the tone of the match, didn't it, viewers? We'll come back to that
Tom,
next
you
year.
know how to get it to me.
Oh, dear me. The Whites get us underway. 7-1 for the Reds. And, I've been trying to talk up the comeback. I've not done the maths for how long's left. 10 minutes. They need 6 goals.
I believe.
It's a
Baby
goal
steps,
for every 2 minutes, and they're hoping for extra time. As it's played in by Wolfie. Sort of lofts it forward. He's got to do well here to get it out defensively.
Under pressure.
And does. Joe did well. And, Joe Woodward, sorry, I should say. And now it's Joe Hunt with some nice midfield play. Again, Foxy under that one. And he'll place it forward. It goes under the foot of number 3 for the Reds. Of course, Labioli plays. He's had a quiet game, but if we've not said anything negative, he's probably done all right,
Yeah, I feel like if you're doing an understated job but your team's winning 7-1, you're not really, there's not a lot to...
Indeed. Pine plays it forward, a tackle comes in, and it's Adam again, looking good, taking on men for fun, and I'll tell you what, there could be another goal in this. It's already 7-1. Will we make it to 8?
It's
Adam.
Maradona-esque, isn't it?
It's like it is. It's like that goal all those years ago.
He's gone down.
Tom FM will pick it up instead. Challenge comes in from Foxy. Professional job by him. Tom's not giving it up, though, and races back. And, oh, dear, there could be an injury here, or a bit of cramp, perhaps. He's laid out. The referee, I don't know if he's Wilbur's playing on here or what's going down as it's gone out. I think they've blown, Jack. I think they've blown.
I don't think they have.
They surely aren't continuing here, are they?
They have.
I think they. Oh, he's down.
End the game now.
He wasn't sure. He took it. They are carrying on. He took his eye off the ball for just a second, and he's hit the deck like nobody's business. Deary me. Well, it went from
Was that Jason again?
It was Jason again.
He's had a calamity in that corner. Don't go in that corner, Jason.
It's slippery. Someone needs to put a sign down there for Jason. Deary me. Well, there was a moment there, Jack, we weren't sure what was going on, and then all of a sudden Jason brought let's see that again, Jason. What did you give it? Was it a dive? That's the question. Did you see contact?
I think Tom Daly's got a new diving partner for the synchronised diving right there. Hits the deck. Perfect form.
I look forward to seeing him in the next Olympic Games. 7-1 though. Tactical changes probably aren't going to make that much difference at this stage. Maybe personnel changes. Maybe you mentioned before like a 1-1-9 system.
Yeah, maybe that's the time, isn't it? Overload.
Is that what you would be instructing if you were managing?
I think the overload's got to come out.
There's a reason you're in the commentary box.
Oh,
it's Chris Proud. There's diving's catching, Jack. Has he tripped or slipped? It's Reece Douglas. He's gone down. Oh God! Oh damn it! He's fallen. It's a shame. He's got up though. He's had a decent game for the Whites.
I think
oh man, he's pulling out the tricks. Oh dearie me. We were talking about Reece. I mean, I don't even know if he saw what he did there.
He's still going.
He's racing away. This could be unbelievable.
No, he's not.
Ball played forward. That could be one of the best goals in football YouTube history.
I mean, I don't want to blame Jay Zink there, but I think Manny's done all the work and just their lack of end product, Jay Zink.
Yeah, it's a shame. Well, still time. They can still pull something off. As Tom FM is going to pick this up on the edge. Would he go for goal? Or would he look for a teammate? He passes it inside. Number 12. He's on this.
The tempo has dropped.
Oh, well, I don't really know. I'm not sure.
Is it offside?
Maybe, potentially. Alice is
I
going
thought
to
there was
take
a
free
player
kick.
behind the goal. Does anyone know what's happening at this point?
Bug? Is it a bug?
Bug in the match engine?
Bug in the match engine?
I mean, this one's been marked here.
What's going on?
No one knows.
Okay, well, we're not entirely sure. I think it's a free kick. Offside, I assume, given. And it comes out to this left-hand side. Will they find... I think they want one more goal. It's been a long old day for the Whites. They've battled hard. They've worked well. Admittedly,
they're matching the defence 4-on-4 in the back line, so...
Yeah, the Reds have kind of won it at a canter a little bit, but they've looked all right out there. As it goes into the feet of Foxy, whose ball forward doesn't quite connect with the run out wide. Challenge comes in though, number 14 doesn't quite get much of it. Reece Douglas again, trying his best. Doesn't quite come off, and it's going to be Jay Zink. Sorry.
Oh, they're physical. I like that.
I mean, I like this. Bit of a battle going on. He's gone for the trick.
He's gone for the second yellow card
right
there.
It's Tizza versus Jay Zink in a battle of what seemingly seems like nicknames, and finally he's run off it, and Jay Zink's going to bring this away. And it could be 8 for the Reds.
It is opening up, isn't it?
It is. There's not long left to go though. To be fair. We're about 7 minutes away from full time. Oh, hello! What's going on here? Referee!
Referee!
I mean, it's a free kick to the Whites. Clearly thinks the red. Oh, the man in red. I'm not quite sure
who you backing there.
Who's taking part? It's Jason. The foul's been against here, and he's getting a little kick out there at Rob for no reason. Why would he do such a thing?
I mean, I wish I knew.
You could say frustration's getting to him, but they're 7-1 up, and he's bagged about 4. So I don't know what his complaint is. Again, though, building from the back. This is Rich. Been a good set piece taker for the Whites, but we've not seen too many goals scored, and that's the name of the game at the end of the day.
I mean, there's a lot of space in the middle here, isn't there, at this point? It seems like the White team have now elected for the 5-5 formation.
As I said before, it was turning into defence versus attack, and that seems to be continuing. Number 10, Jason Knightley.
Don't fall over. He stayed up this time.
In that area. It's going to be... Oh, he's touching the floor just to make sure he's on his feet. I think that's what it was.
What's he picked up?
I don't know. I think it might be... Is it an armband? What's he got there? He's got shin pad, I think,
You
perhaps.
never know.
Anyway, Manny,
Oh.
there's surely not. I mean, the attempt you've got to respect.
I mean,
he looks like he's
balls.
enjoying himself.
Where's Ellis going?
Ellis is going for a run now, is he?
Where's-
He is. Ellis is marching forward. The Whites are on the attack. And here we go. Toxic Lemon. It's gone out of play. I mean, Ellis, I don't know where Ellis is now.
I hope he's gone back in goal.
He ventured forward.
I want to believe that his manager is going to pull him off at this point, because it seems like he's not taking it seriously.
I'm not sure he can do that with a crowd.
I mean, there's 4 minutes left. They need 6 goals. Maybe he does need to get him up.
I hope Duke doesn't pull him. Sorry, I've broken myself. It's very inappropriate. My apologies.
Like, Doopy, he's had a tactical game plan in mind. It's not been executed by his team.
I mean, I'll be honest,
And
Jack. It's not obvious, is it, that he's had a tactical game plan in mind?
I think he had one. And
He
then he
might
got booked, and it took away his mojo. He's been on eggshells since.
I heard on his journey to the game, forgot his notepad.
What's happening?
I don't know what's happening.
I mean, that's not Ellis in goal.
Hang on, there's that Dupe in goal.
I think Duke might have.
Is he still wearing the
He
sunglasses?
sucked himself in. He's literally got rid of the player.
Yeah, I think Ellis ventured forward. That was enough for Dupe. He'd seen enough.
He's getting himself in goal.
He's popped himself in goal.
Is Ellis playing?
Ellis
again?
is now playing. I mean,
he's hobbling.
He's hobbling off. How many players are on the pitch at this stage? What is going on?
I don't mean they know. There's a lot of white players here, aren't there?
Ellis has walked off. Dupe's in goal. It's mayhem at Leamington. It's forward again. Chris.
Oh, is that a
forward.
penalty?
I mean, there's 3 players gone down. Is he giving it? He's giving it.
He's giving a pen.
Dave Azzopardi's won a penalty. Herb the Nerd. Chris Dobbins, all involved.
He looks hurt. He's okay. He's okay.
Well, hopefully he's okay.
Can we
He's
get a
gonna
physio
recover.
on the pitch?
And it's a penalty to be taken. Now, Wolfie's got the ball in hand, and it's Chris Dobbins. He's only conceded 1 in the game. Not too bad at all. But
Get the cap on, mate.
It's gonna be a penalty. Now he spits in his glove. He's added to the grip of the game. And I guess we'll wait and see here. Will the Whites?
Who are you backing to take this?
Well, Wolfie put the ball on the spot, so you would assume at this point it's probably going to be Wolfie. But there's a bit of a conversation going on, and it now looks. Tizza, hello. What's going on here, Pep? He's had a great game. A round of applause from all the players, and he's got himself a goal.
I mean, is that an own goal or is that a goal
Well,
for
what I
the
will
White
say,
team?
Jack, is that the Whites and the officials have the same amount of goals. So I'm not too sure what's
So
going
we're
on.
calling it 7-1-1 at this point, is that?
I'm not sure. I think we'll go 7-2. It was a penalty to